Hello, 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 hello. I'm mad. I forgot a thing. I forgot to change Jesus. No! No, damn it all. I'm like, wait, I forgot to change Jesus. Oh, God, you get Michael Myers Jesus twice in a row. Boo. Hi, 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 hi. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm so mad I hit the wrong button, damn it. What happens when you make a new starting soon screen instead of like taking care of other shit? Ugh. So fucking extra with that shit. I'm like, well, let's do this and then don't do any of the other shit. Because I'm smooth like that. Let's fucking go. Way to fucking go, bitch. Hi, hello, 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 hello. Hello. Oh yeah, and Coward for Katsu. Thank you for the follow. All right. So it is Wednesday. Yes, hump day. But my brain is toast this week. I'm like, how is it already fucking Wednesday? Some other people like, it's only Wednesday. But, you know, that's how it is for me. Hope everyone's doing well. I see Zenodo showed up. Oh, Zenodo, I'm sorry you're having a shit conversation with your dad. Hello, Zenodo, Elysium, Squirrel, Tiamani, King. I saw a Cookie. Hello, Cookie. You know, Squirrel Tempura is here as well, of course, as always. Squirrel has done the VOD channel. Very much so appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Because then that's one last thing for me to try to remember. Because I'm shit at remembering things. I am going to put on some spooky lo-fi I found. Because why not? It's fun. So yeah, hope everybody's doing well. We are going to be talking about the elephant in the room. No, the Crow movie. King had linked the review, you know, that I watched the new Crow movie, so you didn't have to. And I had already had that on my radar, but I needed a little bit of time to prepare myself because we all knew it was going to be shit. I'm going to probably crack my neck here, and I'm sorry. Nope. No cracks. My model looked like it wanted to break. It's not, damn. But yeah. So basically, I knew from the get-go this movie was going to be absolute ass. And I was right. The whole goth community knew it was going to be ass. All the fucking Crow fans knew it was going to be ass. We saw the trailer and we're like, no. No. We were like, no. A spider bit your foot 4 times and it fucked you up out of nowhere. maybe the spider thought you were a worm. I don't know. Just kidding. Is it a little one or is it like a wolf spider? It flied under my radar. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. And I knew it was going to be bad. And I love the fact that I was right. And it makes me happy that I was right. Because you can't fuck with greatness. It was a great movie. You didn't see it, you only have the bite marks. Well, hopefully it's a spider and not something else. You know, maybe it's something weird. It could be. Is it like a sting? No, there's those wasp spiders. Some of them, if they hit the right skin, can like bite you. Like the skin on your feet and your hands is thinner. But yeah, wasp spiders. I caught one in my house the other day. He'd made a huge like spider web right in front of my curtains in my office. And I go over to look out the window. I'm like, oh, that's a full ass fucking spider web with a spider in it. I'm like, buddy, you can't be here. This is not the spot for you. And you're invasive. I'm sorry. So I had to move him outside. That's the one that's not nice, sadly. But yeah, I am going to start off the stream with a Halloween video because of course it's Halloween Eve, aka September, for spooky bitches, spooky tempers, spooky everyone. It's fun. And ads are probably going to be a little bit different, I think. We don't know. They've adjusted properly. I set my ads as low as they can go because they added a new thing. So hopefully that'll be good. They can kiss my ass. I'm not spamming my fucking followers with ads. Money is not important to me. This is meant to be fun. Yes. Do I have superpowers now? Oh, fucking squirrel, yeah. He's extra good at gooning now. I heard about that. Yeah, that Hasanabi had filmed the scene in Berlin. Yeah, I saw that on the Discord. I'm not watching it on stream because I don't feel like getting clapped. But yeah, I bet they thought they did something and they didn't. Ugh, right. The only good thing about Reagan was probably when he brought Nancy to fucking Washington and the throat goat showed up. And everybody's like, oh shit. That's about it. Everything else about that presidency, Reaganomics ruined that whole country. And then everyone went, hey, that sounds interesting. Maybe we should try that too. And it's like, guess what happens when you let actors be presidents? 100%. 100%. So now we can go over to fucking chatting instead of like, hitting the wrong button and leaving Michael Myers Jesus there. I made spooky season, so I guess it's okay. But yeah. And I have a fun, like 24-minute quick 24-minute quick Halloween video. We'll see if we watch all of it. It'll depend on if he grabs me with the content. So we'll see. We'll see. So we're gonna go here. Ugh, my avatar is a bit too high. Ugh, I had to mess around with my avatar for filming my little fun thing that I made. There we go. That's better. That's better. That's better. That's better. Yes. I am live. Shut the fuck up, Warlow. Stinky. 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 Stinky Vorlo. Stinky Vorlo. Stinky Vorlo is trying to be a pro deadlock gamer. Totally stinky. We should give Stinky a shout out. Zenodo, if you have a moment. If not, I'll do it because I know that you're poor Zenodo stressed. But yes, Stinky Vorlo. You can watch him play, Deadlock and try to make his way to being a pro gamer.
Yeah. No, not yet. Not yet.
Oh, okay.
It's on my stream.
On your stream.
Oh, Brett. Hi, Brett.
Is that your sleigh emote? That's good. That one's really good.
Brett.
I like that.
Oh,
that's
Brett.
very cute.
Brett.
That is very cute.
Brett.
Or is that
Brett.
Vorlo Stinky
Brett.
Brat? Very cute.
Oh my god, that's
sorry.
Brad.
Sorry. What's up?
Brett.
I hope there's witch content this month and not the TikTok kind of horny kind. I saw some, I'm already getting like freaking Krampus content recommended. I'll have to pull that one up. But yeah, I've noticed that that's already happened. I'm like, why are the Krampuses out? It's fucking September. But they're like, wait a minute, they made Krampus into a horror movie, so we're allowed to like, to be fair, the proper Krampus celebrations are really cool. I don't want to know how racist the people are that celebrate it though. Yeah, it's half a year where he's gonna come eat the children. It's a fucked up time. Every time I see those Krampus celebrations, I'm like, oh god, what backwater village is that and how bad are they? If I blink with one eye, does it track it? Yes. Bonk. 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 See? It's called, it's just facial tracking. Everybody's like, oh my god, it tracks. Y'all, it's an old iPhone doing it. That's what everybody does. So yeah, I love this content creator. They're actually quite popular on TikTok. You've probably seen some of their content. He does like a lot of baking content, like spooky baking and parties. So I really enjoy it. But the only thing that always gets me is he always has TikTok audio. So it's like, oh God, don't start respecting that already. Domino Steiner are next as well. The moment you see Domino Steiner in the fucking shops, it's time. I mean, Domino Steiner are good, but holy fuck, they're just too much. Too much. Oh, too much sugar. Some people simplify their tracking by just using one eye tracking. You can set tracking actually to just blink with both eyes instead of both. I prefer both because then I can wink and be sassy with it. But on my tracking, go, what are you doing? Why are you winking? But then most people have triggered emotions like these ones. And then, they kind of keep the eyes in a certain state. You can still blink, etc. That's not it. I enjoy these ones. This one's just literally a layover. Oh, so blushy. But yeah, the mad one. I don't get the mad one out enough. Probably gonna get it out during the fucking Crow movie review because it's gonna be absolute shit. We know it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. And again, remember to behave because I will cut a bitch. I'll cut you. Don't fucking try me. Okay? Good. We've got a knife now, so we can keep chat and check. All right? It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Everybody stay cool. Everybody stay cool. Yo, Jesus Christ, squirrel. Why are you such a fucking simp? Jesus. That's what his superpower is, by the way. It's being a mega simp. This is annoying. Okay, that's better. That was irritating me. Mucho better. Mucho gracias. I shrank a bit. Sorry. I'm too big for this. I always have to make myself smaller because I'm a big bitch. I'm 6'3". Threatening with rewards. Yeah. Fine. I'll put it away. All right. So time for spooky content first, and then we'll get to the exhausting content, which will be the crow. Gotta warm me up as always. I haven't said this in a few days. I need to warm you up. This time it's with pumpkin spice lube that we're warming you up to get you ready for the crow content, so you can cram that in your eye holes and watch that without it hurting. Well, it's gonna hurt some this time. I'm sorry. It is gonna hurt a little bit because this content's gonna be difficult to watch. But we'll loosen you up first. You know, look, he's already sticking it in the hole. He's already getting to it. Look at, see, he's just gently pushing it into the cake. So yeah, we're gonna do that now with the content into your eye holes. So let's go.
Halloween
I'll link this.
is finally
He has
here,
such left
the
audio.
most wonderful time of year. I have something very special to share with you. Tonight is inspired by the 1923 Bogey Book.
He does really good content around this.
These things are like unicorns.
Oh my god,
Like,
why is your audio so
you don't
bad,
just
bro?
find these at thrift stores and antique shops. You really
Hey,
have
man,
to
get his tick on
be
mic.
lucky to find one of these because so little were made back in the
You can
day.
tell he's used to
They
TikTok
were
audio.
Halloween suggestion books. They were kind of like Martha Stewart magazine back in the day. So these books were packed with suggestions
I
for
think he's done like even like a
decorating,
bunch of pop-up
food,
baked good shops
party
and stuff like
games,
that. So
costumes, and not to mention the art
You see it.
in these is incredible. Here it says suggestions for Halloween 10 cents. And when I opened
you know the mic that Hassan failed to mute when he had Pissgate? That set, it's 2 microphones and it's $109 US. A Shure microphone starts at 300 and up. Bro gets TikTok money. He could afford those stick-on mics and it wouldn't be that big of a problem. But, you know, maybe he likes to just keep it simple. It sounds like his mic is just misaligned or too far
the
away.
first page,
Pissgate.
it says $2.50. And I gotta
For
tell
what?
you that I paid
The whole book?
$250
What?
just to share this.
Well, I
with
mean,
you
it's
tonight.
antique, my
So
dude.
I'm really
Jesus
excited to
Christ.
just jump in. So I just want to show you a few pages that I really like. It.
Hey, Doof. What the hell?
It's
You didn't put that there at all.
a note.
Oh, it surely didn't fall out
Here
because you
are
put it
3
there.
To the power of 3. Thrice the terror will come to thee.
Oh, it's a curse, bro. I like his
Must be
content.
the
It's fun.
trick-or-treaters.
Bro loves keeping it spooky. Only could keep it fucking better audio. I have candy too. Oh no, I forgot to get my candy.
Trick or treat. Smell our feet. Lend us your ear for an eerie treat.
Please just take the candy. I don't want any trouble.
Bitches want you to smell their feet.
No, we're the Dudley Dames.
Let me see if I can dig this up. Where are you
Here
at,
to sing
Candy?
you a spell.
Okay.
Where's my candy? Where's my candy? Why are they singing? Why are they singing? Ew.
Yes, it's Halloween. We're here to sing a keen.
What? That's Christmas songs. What the fuck?
Underworld to make ourselves be seen.
Okay.
Oh, Halloween, Halloween. Yes, it's Halloween. You summoned us to cause a scene, 'cause now it's Halloween.
Okay. Oh, okay, ladies.
Let's light this
Where
place
the
up,
hell is my
gals.
candy at?
No, please don't do that.
She's gonna
Please keep it
burn
down. My neighbors
your
already-
house down holding candy. Cotton candy.
Right. I actually just
Cool.
made some popcorn
Pumpkin.
balls, and I think they're
Where you at? You can do a pumpkin. Oh, no. I need to set some shortcuts up for this before I do that. Live adding shit is always fun. That won't work as well as I like.
very peculiar.
Halloween is cooler than Christmas, yeah. Fuck demons and not Jesus. Fuck Jesus.
Popcorn balls are a treat as old as time.
Popcorn balls.
But my version really plays on my personal nostalgia, Halloween cereals. Now,
Okay, yeah, he's doing the good part, but like the thing is with popcorn balls, okay, don't get me wrong. I like popcorn to an extent. I hate the after effects of popcorn, which is picking the goddamn kernels out of your fucking teeth. Then that just kills the fun. You're just like trying to suck fucking popcorn bits out of your teeth for like a half an hour after, and you're like, yeah, this sucks. Fuck this shit. I'd rather have proper balls than just popcorn balls. Thank you
That
very
is my
much.
secret ingredient.
They don't. I mean, the only
and
thing
it
that's
really
stuck in
just
your
takes
teeth
me
is
back
pubes.
to when I was a
But
kid and I used to watch
wholesome content,
Halloween
wholesome Halloween.
commercials of cereals.
Get
and
stuck in the
such.
back.
So the first thing that I'm going to start with is buttering
Get
the bowl.
stuck in the back.
The buttering the
Bro,
bowl
that's soft butter.
helps the caramel not stick.
Oh, he's
You really don't want that.
lubing it up.
Now,
Yeah, you slap
every
that butter in
popcorn
there, bro.
ball has popcorn, and I use white popcorn.
Why gotta be white?
All right, and that's about 9 cups of popped popcorn.
No unpopped
Next,
popcorn.
I add my favorite ingredients, Halloween cereals. You really do want to pick out all the marshmallows,
Oh my
though,
God, that's green.
because we're going to be putting these.
Bro, pick the
in
marshmallows
oven,
up.
and the
Oh, yes, doing your
marshmallows
head tip. I'm
melt,
like,
and it
don't
gets
do it.
kind of messy.
Racist
So
against
I add
popcorn.
about 2 cups.
Okay, not gonna lie. The cereal does add something. I'm listening.
And just set it aside.
Because I'm not big on sugary cereal, but if you
The
mix it
next
with
thing
like
that I'm
popcorn,
gonna do is make a caramel sauce. Now, don't get scared. A lot of people shy away from making their
I have
own
one of those
caramel,
hubs.
but I promise this is super easy.
so my oven broke. I
because
had
all the
one.
ingredients that we put in help it
to
from
use
not
it for a
messing
while.
up. So I'll tell you why and how. But
Okay.
first, we're gonna start with half a cup of brown sugar and a quarter cup
Bro,
of
brown sugar
I'm sorry, a
sticks.
quarter
Brown sugar's a
teaspoon of
fucking
salt.
brick. You always have to like put stuff in there. Somebody was like giving like hacks on how to keep brown sugar from like sticking into a brick. I forget what it was. Can't remember. You just literally, I wonder if you just put like silica gel packs in there, like literally, and it would probably keep it from sticking. But every time you go to get like brown sugar out, you have to like either beat it against the countertop, what I do on my Friday nights, or you have to like basically get a knife and stab into it. Also, what I do on my Saturday nights, to get it to loosen up. What I do on my Sunday nights. Ah ha ha. It was a dumb fucking joke, but yeah, brown sugar is a
Don't
pain
put
in
a
the
quarter
ass to
cup
keep
because
like
that's too much.
moist.
You want to
Why you
put
staring at
a
me like that?
third cup of water
Uh-huh.
and a tablespoon
I love his
of
decorations.
butter.
Bro, going
Along
with the
that,
fingies.
some lemon juice. Make sure you get all the seeds
Oh, it's a
out.
frog.
Also with the popcorn,
Okay, I
you
was a
want to
little
make
too
sure that
excited
any
about that, I'm sorry.
unpopped kernels are not in
Look at
there
it with the
because
frog.
that'll break somebody's teeth. And that is surely a trick, not a treat. The lemon
I
juice
mean, if it's kids.
helps the caramel not crystallize. Another thing that will help is corn syrup. Just for good
Why is it
measure,
gonna
we
be corn
put
syrup?
both in. Make sure that
'Cause
this
it's
is
America,
a success
bro.
every time.
It's very cute.
All right. Lastly, I'm gonna put some vanilla.
That's a lot of fucking vanilla,
So I'm
my
gonna turn
man.
the heat up to high and
Ew.
immediately put the lid on. It's going to steam so that the sugar does not crystallize on the
That's
side of the
gotta be
pan. Once your
dicey,
sugar
though.
starts to boil,
Yeah, be
you wanna
careful. You don't
remove
want
the
it to
lid.
burn.
The caramel is gonna start to bubble and
Uh-huh.
thicken. So you really do want an instant
Mm.
read thermometer or a candy thermometer. The temperature that we're going for is 245 degrees.
Caramel's
or
always
just about
dicey.
there.
You gotta be careful.
And I turn the heat
1
up.
second too long on the oven,
Then
and it
I'm
just
gonna
tastes like burnt
immediately
shit.
Add in the
Lemon, you
baking
missed it.
soda.
Did you see him squeeze one of you in there?
When I add that in,
Mm.
it's gonna react, kind of like a volcano, because we have the lemon juice in there,
Fluffy.
and it fluffs up really nicely.
I fluff up really nicely
Then
too.
just pour it right over the popcorn,
Low-key like vomit. But
and
hey,
just stir it in to coat the popcorn. This smells
You can
so
really
good.
make
It
syrup.
smells like a Halloween carnival.
no, it's a hot. It was with the little cute frog squeezy thing.
Gather the
It's like
popcorn
baby
into a
food.
ball. Pack this really tight.
Bro, those are some big
so it
balls,
doesn't
my
fall
man.
apart in the oven.
Oh, you're
Set
baking
on a
them as well?
parchment-lined baking sheet.
Okay, right. When I was a kid and I was visiting my mom, I went trick-or-treating in the US. All right? It was my favorite thing I ever did in the United States. And basically, you get really weird shit from people for going trick-or-treating. I got popcorn balls. My mother took them away. She's like, you don't eat homemade stuff. I'm like, but somebody made popcorn. She's like, no popcorn balls. I'm like, oh, okay. No popcorn balls. I got apples. I got pennies and lots of religious stuff. Lots of religious people like cosplaying their house as Halloween. You go up and you're like, trick or treat. And they're like, here, take this pencil from Jesus and this pamphlet and this other little booklet telling you how evil this holiday is. You're like, bro, I got toothpaste. Once got offered bolognese. I mean, Dad made you say no. I did get Bible pamphlets, but I also got toothpaste. But I also found out the kids didn't like the toothpaste because when I was walking away from this dentist's house, his whole sidewalk was covered in squeezed out toothpaste. That wasn't a good idea with kids. They were like, fuck this shit. Bro's walkway was toothpaste. That kind of sucks. I'm pretty sure that guy didn't do that again so quickly. Ungrateful brats. If you were an 8-year-old, would you want to get fucking toothpaste? No, you want to get sweets. Like, oh, thank you. I'm totally thinking about the fact that my mother's going to nag me to brush my teeth 50 million times more than I've gotten candy. Yes, I know as an adult that that's a good thing. As a kid, you don't care because you know those teeth are going to fall out anyway. Most of your teeth are on that age, are getting ready to, be booted out because they're baby teeth. Might as well get a good spin with them before they fall out. Hey, yo. Yeah, I mean, I was poor too as a kid. I was finished. Like, we didn't have toothpaste. Baking soda worked really well. Baking soda and water got the trick done. The amount of times that I brushed my teeth with baking soda and water. That shit worked good though. You know? Oranges always make the kids smile. Oh yeah, they do, especially at Nicolaus. Here, have some mandarins. We're not in the 1900s anymore. Like, have some mandarins instead of like, something better. My nephew used to get shit for Nicolaus from me. I literally still only give my nephew like Nintendo Switch credit. My sister gets mad at me. I'm like, that's what he fucking wants. Here's 10 euros Nintendo Switch credit. You're welcome. I say, oh, cool, thanks. Give him that shit. It's so easy. But no, it's not traditional. What about the who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Fuck you, Nicolaus.
Put these in the
No one
oven
likes
for
you.
30 minutes so they
Chocolate
get nice
Santas are
and
shit.
crispy. Our popcorn balls
He'd
have
kill me if I
baked
gave him socks.
and cooled, and now
He's
they're
getting to that
ready
age though. He's 12.
to
He's gonna be 13
or
this
to
year,
wrap
so
up
time for
like
socks.
little gifts in cellophane. I like to do this to really elevate the look.
He likes
So
to
just
wrap his
give them
balls.
to
Okay,
people that
okay.
you know and love and trust.
Here, put my balls in your mouth.
And
Happy
for
Halloween.
me,
It's not irrational being poisoned. Damn, them's crunchy.
it's nice and crunchy.
No.
And you could taste the cereal,
No.
which is great.
My mouth is just not
Yeah.
liking that. I'm going.
It's like a carnival in my mouth.
Carnival in your mouth.
Food for a
Ayo.
Halloween party.
How many
was
people are
very
going
simple.
there? Damn.
Easy ham and cheese finger sandwiches, a nice potato salad,
But
and stuffed green olives.
don't tell Obi it's olives.
Of course, no Hallows Eve spread was complete
cider?
without apple cider. And my personal favorite,
What the fuck is that?
donuts.
My God, man, you are extra. Holy shit.
So after I wrap a styrofoam cone in parchment paper,
Who made a donut? I forgot how much I love how
I
extra he is
attach
with
it
this
with
food.
toothpicks.
Yep, that's that look like a
Next,
booty boot camp training
I impale
device.
some ready-made donuts and drown
You
them
didn't make the
in a simple
donuts
royal
yourself?
icing.
Ew. I think they cheese balls.
I shake off the excess,
Shake it off.
place them on parchment paper,
That's as
and
much
sprinkle
Taylor
them
Swift you'll
with
ever get from me.
sprinkles.
Ooh.
Once dry, I attach them to a cone.
Oh, they're
with
all stuck on with the.
toothpicks, making sure
Oh my God,
to
that's a lot of work.
alternate the colors.
A lot of fucking poking. Did you move that too much? They're gonna fall the fuck off. Oh no, they will work like. They'll sit on top of each other, I guess. Balls like to sit on top of each other. You didn't make it yourself.
Alternating the colors gives them a nice.
Why does that remind me of that one dude losing his shit thing? I think you need to leave. You need to leave. Get out of my house, you stupid bitch. Basically, the dude who fucking lost his shit because he lost in his own house. I hope you're happy now. I hope you're fucking happy, you fucking one. Now get the fuck out. Yeah, that motherfucker. I like German ones as well. The German one is pretty bad too. Oh God, they're all bad. First of all, I rarely cook for people who are not living in my house, let alone inviting motherfuckers in to cook for them. Bitch, no. Like motherfuckers I don't know, I will poison them. Like, come dine with me for the last time. What's this? It tastes like almonds. It's definitely marzipan, I swear.
spiral effect. It kind of reminds me of a party hat. This is the perfect
The cop
food
knew what she was doing
and
slowly
decoration.
under his skin, but at the same time, he's an arrogant posh assholes. I didn't feel bad for him. No, I didn't feel bad for him at all. Dude, that's such an old Halloween mask. Holy shit. Oh my god, those Halloween buckets. All of this like, triggers so much in my brain. Pumpkins that are gonna rot very quickly.
Feed on the fear, eat flappy bats, pass
Why
on
do
the
they-
cats. Halloween's here, the sky is clear.
Oh, I think I know where they have to do it. Copyright.
Pumpkins are gleaming, children are screaming all through the night. Oh, what a fright.
I mean, that one wasn't that bad.
Hee-haw, hee-haw.
Hee haw, hee haw. Yippee-ki-yay. Listen, the worst food I have ever eaten was made in my own house by my partner's father. And it was a curry, and it was terrible. And I had to act like I liked it. It was the worst experience of my life. It was horrible. I got a whole ass bay leaf and a huge chunk of ginger. That shit was not good. Like, yeah, I just recently started making curry. I'm like, oh, cool. You can cook. Go ahead, buddy. I'm like, Ma. My nephew was overeating. He was a bit younger, and he was like, bye. My partner's father like, what's that mean? Like, oh, he says it's not bad. He said, bye. Bad. Like, bro, even if you speak English, if you hear someone go bah, you can guess that means it's not good. But yeah, oh my god, I feel like I was a test subject for that curry. It's still a running joke between the two of us that we always talk about how it was like the worst thing we ever fucking ate. We had to act like I had tact because he was staying in my house. I can't really be like, "Ayo, this tastes like ass," and then like see him the next few days. You have to have tact if motherfuckers are staying in your house. That's just how it is. You can't be like, oh, you know what? Fuck you, bro. This tastes like shit. Never cook in my house again. Get the fuck out. No. And plus, it's my partner's father. I can't do that. And by the way, Jason, I'm pansexual. I'm allowed to call my partner, and they're non-binary. So fuck you. Jason was saying, if you call your partner, it's not okay. Go get Jason. Eat him up. But yeah, I'm allowed to say that. Jason can suck a dick. I'm just kidding. I just gotta hit Jason with some strays. He deserves it. Every now and again, needs to get a little. Like, look, I'll be nice, and I'll even I'll give his goofy ass a shout out. There you go. Okay. Probably what are we gonna get for a TikTok edit? Nothing, because Sidekick's broken. He hasn't done any new links. Okay, this is fun. Because Twitch changed basically a lot of things around how they do clips. Not watch, damn it. Stop. Stop! Jason who? We don't know Jason. Don't worry. But Twitch has changed how they name their clips and do stuff because, you know, they've already ruined the mobile app. So why not ruin this too? This doesn't work the way it should. And it's very annoying. God, I hate Twitch. Why they've always got to keep changing stuff to be like, look, we're trying. We're not letting the platform die. See, look. And it's like, okay, calm down. Just like promote more creators, like showcase more unknown creators, showcase more interesting things, maybe do some stuff. That's fun. But no, we got to do it this way.
Everything in the Bogey book was either made out of crepe paper or crepe paper streamers.
That always
since
reminds me of
Benson
what we do in the
was
shadows.
the
Creepy
manufacturer
paper.
of these materials. Here you will
It's some
see
creepy paper.
that there's a huge
Holy
hall
shit.
decorated just with crepe paper
does
streamers. They have them hanging from the ceilings, in the windows, on the stage, and they're
God,
just
that's
it's
extra.
the same material, but it's done in all kinds of different forms. We usually lay it out flat, twist it,
Creepy
hang it up, and
paper.
call it a day. But to me, it's kind of reminiscent of a child's birthday party, and I want my decorations to be up
motherfuckers
for a
talking
whole
about paella.
season. And I don't want to wake up and it feel like, oh, I forgot
was
to
the
take
worst
down
shit.
the party decorations. So, what I like to do
Don't hit him.
is
He'll knock
make
himself out
garlands
again.
out of it.
One more
And
concussion won't
this
hurt him.
garland is called festooning.
Festooning.
And basically, the way I do
does that
it
sound like
is
some
by
type of
laying
gooning?
down 6 layers of crepe paper. Then I add
Festing,
paper clips
festooning.
every few inches to keep the
It's what you
stack
do,
together.
guys. It's festooning, and festooning is what you do the eve before November starts. Not November starts. It's festooning. We need to coin that. That's what we're gonna call it. The last day of October. So Halloween, bitch, Halloween. We need to change into also Halloween, aka festooning. There we go.
I run it through a
Those
sewing
that don't
machine
celebrate Halloween, they can celebrate
and
festooning.
make little cuts
No, not
along
November
the
is a myth.
sides,
Nobody knows.
making sure not to cut the thread.
Not to cut the thread. The thing is, not November. You think you're winning it until you have a wet dream and you don't realize it, or you do and you act like it didn't happen. Any proctologist or like urologist will tell you that's not a good thing. You need to clean the pipes every now and again. It's good for your prostate. It's important. So saying no, not November makes no sense. No shave November makes sense. That's good. Just grow a beard. Jesus, why we gotta take the gooning away? Don't take the nutting away. Let people come. That's a bad thing. That's bad. Don't take that away from people. Shit gets bad. Oh, it's not good. Rosie, come over and jerk you off while you sleep so you will lose it. You hear that? Cookie said they'll come jerk you off so you lose. Let the White River flow. Okay, we don't need rivers of cum. Let's calm down, all right? Ooh, the Bukkake Falls. Oh, God. Do it 4 times a day. Calm down. Or can I say like 2 times a day, morning and evening? Like when you wake up, maybe in the morning, you're like, yeah. When you go to bed in the evening, like, but like 4 times a day, that's like that's unemployed levels of wanking or home employed, remote office wanking. That always reminds me of a bit from Mitchell and Webb where they were talking about how do you resist the urge to wank, basically. I have to like find that bit somewhere. I'll dig it up here, but yeah, it's a great bit. Like, how do you resist just not masturbating all day? Gooners never come, only goon.
To weaken the paper fibers, I lightly crumple it up.
Yeah, we know
I
Zenodo.
run it through
Zenodo
my
had to chime in with the I
fingers
work from home
various
bit.
times.
We know that bitch. If I
Once
can
it's
find the clip.
fluffed, you get a perfect festoon. I twisted 2 colors together to get a thicker one.
Ah, yes, found it.
These festive festoons are great to add to walls,
Festoon.
place on mantles, and even line shelves.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Boop.
Hi guys, how are you?
This is so old.
Oh, not bad, Anita. Good to see you.
Terry, this is Gary
You'll
and Michelle. I
recognize-
was telling you about them.
Hello.
So many actors started out on like these comedy shows. Like literally her. She's just fucking Oscar
Nice to
now.
meet you.
Hi. Gary works from home as well, don't you, Gary?
Oh, you've given up the 9 to 5 as well then, Terry?
Well, I've only been doing it a few months, but
Takes a bit of getting used to.
Well, look, I'll leave you boys to it. Michelle, come on. Some people I want you to meet.
Conversation
So,
ensues.
have you, you know,
what?
got past the wanking stage yet?
I beg your pardon?
Don't pretend. You've got that look in your eye.
I don't know what you... Does it get any easier?
You've just got to learn to control it.
I mean, I wake up with the best of intentions, streamline my business plan, market research, but...
Within half an hour of the wife leaving the house, you're on the old internet.
I mean, the first month, I did it so often I couldn't sit down.
You wink too much. Oh, gooning helped. Good for you, Doof. Good that it helped you fix things.
We've all been
Sometimes
there.
need to be taken slowly.
It's getting harder to explain to Anita why I'm not making any progress with the business, I mean, I can't tell her that instead of
Don't worry,
phoning
Doof.
potential clients, I'm just frantically wanking off over the most mildly arousing image on daytime TV.
See, you've just got to learn to timetable it properly.
Timetable your
It's like a
wanks.
reward system. You make a good phone call, have a
wank.
wank to celebrate. Works for me.
Sounds like a good idea.
I mean, I nearly wanked the whole business away a couple of years ago. Had to claw it back from the brink.
Hey, what are you boys colluding over?
No,
Gooning
Gary
over.
was just giving me some really good advice about working from home, keeping track of your finances, allotting your time effectively.
You should be telling you how to rein in the wanking. I mean, on your own at home all day, I know what I'd be doing.
Tell you how to rein in the wanking. Yep. Great bit, that one.
I was lucky enough
to find some original Denizen crepe paper streamers.
Bro, you found original.
When I found these,
Why?
I died and went to heaven because they're not even open yet. I love how weathered they look,
Weathered.
but
Not radioactive. So here we go. We're gonna run this fucking ad so it's done, and then we don't have to worry about it for a while. Come on, get your ass moving. Get the fuck out, you stupid ad. I don't have no ad debates. I just have a get the fuck out so we can keep it going and people can enjoy shit. First of all, why would you want to buy? I mean, it's his money. Yeah, he probably loves like antique stuff, but antique crepe paper, wouldn't that like, you definitely can't unroll that. That shit's gonna fall apart. I mean, I don't know if it was made in the 1950s, hold the fuck on. It could be made of lead or something like that and it just won't fall apart. So let's be real. Let's be real. Wanking in the rain. We found a vid that explains club mate to our English friends. I can send you a no, you don't need to go there. Gunodo moment. Yeah. By the way, there is a Gunodo emote for a reason because Zenodo is the king of gooners. I don't know. Squirrel tempura is a pretty close second though. So, oh, you found a nice bat ring. Ooh, lovely. I do love bat rings. I have like two on my desk. I have this thing where I put my rings because I like them, but I also like seeing them. I put them on top of my crystals on my desk. Thank you for summoning Bob. Bob needed to come out. He's still bugging me how tiny he is. I can go bigger. My God, like, girl, I want to be tall. I want to be tall. I want to be tall. Okay, I'm tall. I'm tall. There we go. That was not a Jen and Marbles reference whatsoever. Okay, we're continuing now.
I'm a very
with him and his old
guy,
crepe paper.
And
crepey paper.
I pushed it up to see if the center was also weathered, but
that
to my surprise,
somehow seemed very erotic. I don't know why, just the way he pushed it up.
Like if I stepped back into the time period.
Hey, Arena. Party screamers. Oh, those things are great. Ooh. Okay, those are a bit cursed. Candles.
Lanterns and chandelier decorations were a big hit. For my next project, I took inspiration from this classic
Goon Buddies.
Scaredy Cat.
Blowjob pumpkin.
Orange crepe paper and place 3 pieces of cardboard on top.
Oh, I love. Okay, so what I used to do is I used to draw a lot. Like I don't anymore because, yeah, lost the will to do it, I guess. But when I used to draw, I'd have like a bunch of extra sketchbooks like that were full. So I'd take the cardboard off them because that cardboard on sketchbooks is nice and thick. I used to make stuff, and I made like a coffin like jewelry box out of it. Like I glued it together and then I like wrapped it in fabric and made hinges out of fucking zip ties. I was so proud of that shit. And I loved it. I used to love making things out of cardboard. Like I've made so much random shit that I still have in my house. It's just fun. But you know, as you become aware of life more and you go, why am I doing this anymore? Creative juices have not flowed as much. Although I have to say, streaming has helped because I've been quite creative with a lot of the things I make for streaming and, you know, these backgrounds, like a lot of them, like I'll get like animations, but then I'll like do the rest and I'll do the layovers and I'll do the little like waiting, the be right back screens, the, you know, starting soon stuff. I do all that and it's fun. But then once I'm done, I'm like, okay, what then? What now? Yeah. I'm very weird with my creative juices, if you know what I mean. Sometimes the feeling hits like, oh, I'll do this. And then I do it. And I'm like, I have so many projects that I technically need to finish. And a lot of them with like fucking spikes and like hooks and oh, Jesus.
And glue.
I can make my own fetish wear. No, I can't. That did not pan out.
My goal is to cover them and create one long trifold
Friends
board.
that goon together spilled glue together. Did you? I mean, now it's tattoos, I guess.
Next,
I like how
I glue on the Scaredy Cats, which were one of their most popular.
I have been told by my tattoo artists that I come at them with really cool tattoo ideas. Like I have the concept really well fleshed out and like all the references, and I help kind of like, I've only ever really needed to redesign a tattoo twice. Like 2 changes per tattoo usually. Excuse me. But yeah, I've been told that I bring like pretty unique ideas. Like the one on my right arm, my tattoo artist that did this said it's low key one of their favorites because it was a design they had not really thought about before. And it's the goat with the 5 eyes and like the bones on its head. And the newest one I'm working on for my chest, again, Klim, who did the tattoo on my right arm, was like, okay, this one's low key fire. I like this idea. I like going this way. So yeah, I pretty much bought like an idea with bones and kind of like framing the bones in a certain way. And he's like, okay, yeah, I like it. But he's going low key, fucking viral on TikTok recently. I'm like, okay, go off, King. He's got like 38,000 followers now. He literally just joined. He's so good. You know what? I'm gonna gas up Klim because Klim deserves it. Klim's he's an amazing artist. Let's get a tiki-talkie. God, what are we gonna get? About to his post. Oh, this is probably something to do with fucking Dress to Impress. I don't like shameful things, so you can see my likes and favorites. Oh, there. See, that's the Krampus shit I was talking about. Where is he? Where is he? Where's Klim? Do. Cosplay. Vampires. Well, I'll just type his name in. He's probably in my search. Doop. Klim. No, he's actually probably on my sidebar, but there he is. So, this is my tattoo artist that did my right arm. And holy shit, he is very fucking talented. He basically hand draws a lot of things. And bro is super talented. I have something similar to this. Mine isn't on here because like I asked him to not. He asked me, he's like, can I? I'm like, please don't put it on there too much. I don't really want to put my tattoos out there as much. But yeah, he does amazing work. Like, look at this shit. Like, he's so good. I have to like turn the volume down because of fucking Twitch and talk over it. But he's an amazing, talented Russian artist. He also, of course, left Russia, part of the brain drain, and he just recently got into his visa into Germany to work at a tattoo studio, and he's super nice. Such a nice guy. Super short, though. His freaking tattoos are amazing. These are his sketches. Bro is just so talented. And you busted your... What? Elysium, what are you saying? You can look at this one for a second. You used to love my job, then I busted my ass for someone actually completed a project on time before going on vacation, during which everyone who did not complete was told to chop, do it now, or we lose the contract, and they got paid insane premiums like 3 to 5 times their salary, and I got fuck all. That's why you don't try. Oh God. He's a short king. Tom's a short king. I remember I met him and he was like a head and a half shorter than me. I'm like, hi. He's like, hi. I was like, yeah, I'm tall. Hi, what's up? But I'm looking forward to this end of September. I go get my chest tattoo. He's so talented. Yes, you can tell he's Russian by his art. Someone said that as well. They're like, oh, totally can tell he's Russian. But yeah. So if you want to follow a really cool, like, well, that's that time of day. Motherfucker. Please join me in ridiculing my partner as they take their fucking VR headset off. Because, you know, it's what they do around this time. My dog hears that and then proceeds to shake off and prepare and jingle. Boy, come here. Come here. No, you get pets. Getting pets. You get pets. Ooh, you getting pets. Ooh, you get pets. Oh my God, you need a haircut. But I just don't want to do it yet. I want to wait till it gets colder. Can you hear him? If I give him enough. Hear that? He goes, when he gets really good scratches. He's like, oh. Okay. Okay, I'll see you later. Okay. Oh, I know. Oh. He's loving the scratches. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right, you can go outside. You can go outside. Oh, you smelly boy. Okay, go on. Go on. Bye-bye. Oh, he's gonna shake off. No, he's doing loops. He got pets. He's like, no, why are you grabbing me? He is such a whore for cuddles. Oh my God, that dog just cuddles. It's getting to be my favorite time of year again as well, because he gets cold and he'll lay on my lap in bed and I flip my little day blanket over and make a little puppy burrito. And he cannot have anything except his nose poking out. Otherwise he kicks me. He gets mad. He like boots his little foot. So I have to like wrap him like a little burrito. He loves it so much. And it's hard for me to get out of bed because like I don't want to move because it's warm and comfy and it's just it's horrible to get fit for productivity. I get nothing
Designs.
done.
I
very
digitized
cute,
these
though.
from an old photo of an original.
Oh,
Since they don't make them anymore,
he's got lots of
you can
Halloween
download
books.
these on my site.
Bro, smart. Make that cash.
Once dry,
Puppy
I
goes
glue the
outside.
sides together and add crepe paper tassels.
Creepy paper.
I attach thin ribbon to hang it
Night
up.
night doof. Say hello to your
Looks
puppies.
perfect.
Eh. I mean, black cats are cool. Ooh. Back when the word meant something else. I always love seeing like gay being used as a word back when it was in a total different zeitgeist. It's like, this should be both gay with orange and black decorations. It's like, okay. You heard them, boys. Gay it up. Excuse me? Imagine somebody from 1922 showed up and said, I'm very gay today. And someone was like, we've got just the place for you. Come along. Take him to a pride parade. Gotcha. Back when being gay got you executed. Yeah. It was a gay old time of hiding in the closet. Oh, Jesus.
Over time, Halloween has been referred to as many
Oh, I
names,
just noticed he has bugs on his
from
collar.
the Celtic roots of Samhain to
Samhain.
Halloween, as we know it today. So during Samhain, they would light these big bonfires to ward off evil and welcome the good spirits. And today, we still light those same flames, but
getting a little bit of
they're
a history
inside
lesson.
of jack-o'-lanterns.
And it's rampant
These
with
big
capitalism.
orange fruits are the #1 symbol of Halloween. Before the custom came to America, the Irish and Scottish would carve root vegetables like beets, turnips, potatoes, and radishes.
I might try that. I've done a
book,
potato before. It was
There's
very
something
fucking
called
difficult.
A Jack Horner pie.
A corner pie?
Now, a Jack Horner pie isn't an actual pie. It's basically like a piñata for the middle of the table. And a ribbon was running down to each of
You
the table
decapitate it.
settings. So everybody knew what ribbon to pull. When people pulled those ribbons, they would claim their prize.
Ooh.
There are so many different designs that this book gives you, but the book doesn't
So
give
fucking
you
extra,
exactly
though.
how to do it. So it's all guesswork.
Have fun
So
and
I
figure it out
created
because
an
you're a
easy
housewife
one
and you're at
for
home all
me
day because you're
and
not
for
allowed to
you
have a
follow at
career.
home.
I start by stretching the crepe paper.
The creepy paper.
I measure 18
I'm not gonna stop saying that.
inches
I'm just gonna keep saying
and glue
creepy
the
paper. I
ends
don't care.
together. Gather one end
Mm-hmm.
and wrap it closed with wire.
Okay.
Turn it inside out. We're essentially creating a big bag.
But do you need it cut?
Next,
Because I can
take
help with
bags
cutting
of
it.
candy and favors and tape ribbons on the
But
bottom.
does it need to be cut? I got a knife. Can I cut it for you?
I add them back into the bag.
No.
Cut little slits on the
Ah,
bottom.
yeah. Here, chop, chop, chop. Take the knife. Take
and
it.
fish the ribbons through. I like to stuff it with additional light treats, like bags of pretzels. Close the top up
How do you
with some
claim
wire.
your prize? So everybody pulls it and
add
you just rip it
crepe paper
apart?
Face.
Bro, you're not picking that
I
up.
made a hat to cover the wire. And we have a perfect Jack Horner pie for the middle of the
Yeah,
table.
look at it. You gotta put it underneath something. But how do you?
The table settings in the book are usually all paper. And like I said with the streamer
It
decorations,
is very cute.
I want them to last a little longer. So I actually dyed this thrifted tablecloth and I stenciled on this bogey book motif, which I found in the bogey
Oh,
book.
that's so cute.
They have paper decorations
Stencils
that
are
you can
great.
order. And
They're a
one of
pain in the
them
ass,
is a
but they're
crepe
great.
paper border that has a super cool design. So I took this design, I put it in my computer, and I turned it into a stencil.
Modern technology.
Which
Let's
I
go.
stenciled around the border of this and around the border of some curtains.
Oh god,
that I
double
have back
stenciled.
there
That's right.
that I made out of crepe paper.
Bro.
So it all feels like it's straight from the book, but it's actually DIY. Another thing that I added to my tablescape are these
Need to make sure I
paper
follow him.
plates.
Hold
These
on
are
one
modern
second,
paper
because
plates that
I'm gonna
have-
forget otherwise. Boop. He deserves more subscribers, but I know he has like a bunch on TikTok. He's larger on TikTok.
design, and you can get these today on Amazon.
Oh, who that? Who is
Better
it?
be trick-or-treaters this time.
Is it though?
We're back.
Yeah, without
It's white women, run!
Give you a fright. 'Tis the season.
We heard through the pages that you throw a pretty good shindig.
Run, bro, it's white women, and they're in your house.
Summoned us.
So
They're
we
gonna live,
demand
laugh,
treat,
love it up.
Or you'll get
Run!
a nasty treat.
Oh, no, not again. Please.
Please, not to live, laugh,
How
love.
about this?
Not to live, laugh,
A
love.
treat for a treat.
Anything but that.
I'll let you join in on the festivities if you bogey me up a costume as good as yours.
Bogey?
Deal.
Costumes
Those are
are
costumes
half
made
the
of crepe
fun
paper.
at a Halloween party. They were made of, you guessed it, crepe paper.
Boy, they love crepe paper, don't they?
Women's costumes were intricately
He's afraid of
made,
women. He may not
while
like
men's
women, who knows?
costumes were easily made to slip over their business attire.
So
They
sacks.
could either be glued or sewn and finished with a
Okay, the
festive
bat hat is adorable.
Wow.
Please stop. I can't.
Look, Batty.
I want it.
Festivities.
Yes.
See the bat head? It's so cute. Oh my god, it's so crinkly though.
Halloween
That's
was
why I
a
cut the
night for
audio.
fun,
Bro,
games, and
cannibalizing the
fortune
pumpkin,
telling. Candles
Jesus.
were lined up and each given a characteristic. A bachelorette would then blow at the candles. The candles that went out were said to be the characteristics of her betrothed.
I
Every
thought of
great
that.
Halloween party had a fortune cake, where the host would stick charms
sure
in a
that you
cake
tell them that's in
and
there.
decorate it. Everyone was given a piece at random.
There's a thimble.
The guests to get a ring will marry within a year. A button means disappointment in love. A thimble means
Okay.
spinsterhood.
Oh,
A key
Jesus.
means an early journey, and a penny means wealth.
Key means
Living
death?
under
I'm guessing.
difficulties was interesting. Two people with their hands tied behind their backs would try to eat an entire apple. The first to finish would have
Tie
good
my
luck
hands behind the
for
back. My
coming
back, I
year.
can eat anything till finish as well. But you know. What, Crow movie, the new one? Oh, that just fucked with me. Oh, they're just having a gay old time, aren't they? Look at the Mary Janes scratching up the floor. Oh, God.
Gee, look at the time.
The witching hour.
No, well, we ought to be back before midnight.
Otherwise, it'd be thought of as being not proper
Can you
ladies.
just sing me one more spell before you go?
You don't have to ask us twice. Ready,
Oh
girls?
my God, their wigs are so bad.
Spirits rise on Halloween night.
It's all Christmas stuff
filling
again.
your night to the brim with fright.
Westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to that heavenly light or some shit like that.
Oh, black and orange
Yeah.
everywhere.
Something
Creepy
guiding light.
shadows out to scare. Witches flying, mystifying, cackling through the autumn air. Hallows Eve was quite a scare.
Okay. Yeah, the day after Halloween always sucks, but at least it's a holiday. Here, at least.
Wow. You know, one thing that I learned is that ghosts are fun,
All holy.
but they don't eat any of the food that you spend all day making.
The reason behind the segments is the fact that it's very 1920, I think, is why. And, you know, he wants to annoy you with singing. Bro, look at that shit candy haul. Bro, it's like when Hassan did the Halloween candy tier list. I agreed with a lot of what he said. I'm sorry, Reese's peanut butter cups are shit. Come at me. Come at me, bro. They're shit. Reese's peanut butter cups are shit. They're fucking shit. Show us red licorice. It's shit. It's shit. I prefer black licorice. Is that fucking Butterfinger? What is that? What is that shit on the table? Kit Kats, also shit. Also shit. Kit Kats are shit too. I'm sorry. Nah. No. American chocolates, especially, absolute shit. The Reese's are gross. It's some crumbly ass dry peanut butter. You guys are like, oh, it's so delicious. I remember the first time I had one, I was like, what is this crumbly shit? I had like, listen, I've had peanut butter cups from a conditorei, like a proper like candy shop that makes them. People who are like confectionaries. Yes, a confectionist. And holy fucking shit, those are good. Those are good. That's good. Reese's peanut butter cups? No. They taste like crumbly ass. Not that I know what crumbly ass would taste like. Haven't gotten to that yet. One day I'll find a mummy for that. I'm gonna just push play.
So I guess the trick's on me. Happy
I'm
Halloween.
gonna have a drink.
I hope you enjoyed tonight's
pumpkin.
festivities. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. The more you view, the more peculiarities will ensue. Happy Halloween. Here's a
Stick to my
flip through
macros.
of the book.
Oh, he's giving it to us for free. Let's go. I mean, bro spent $250 on it. There's a lot of racist shit in that book, you know it. You know it's old when there's no pictures, it's all just drawings. Margaret, taking pictures costs too much money. We need to keep the drawings. You don't have any chocolate? Oh no. I've got some chocolate nuts. Chocolate cashews. Oh. Some of them chocolate nuts. Some of these nuts. Good lord. Kind of like some of them are low-key ugly. Look at these costumes. Yeah, it's all creepy paper. Crepe paper. Stop rubbing your neck. Keep those nuts away from my face. See if anyone gets that reference, huh? That's an old one. If you call yourself a fan of Drag Race, you should know that. And you should know who said it. Keep those nuts away from my face. Do. Jesus, why does that look like a Ku Klux Klan Halloween meat? Ugh. Don't like that one. That's scary. Oh, ghosts. Like, they're kind of like umeboshi. Is it umeboshi? No. There's a different name for them. They're the little weather ghosts that people put out. These little weather spirits. If you were wishing for good weather, then you'll hang this little spirit / like ghost thing out the night before, and it will help you, like, it'll help with wish for better weather. It's kind of like a charm. But I know that people kind of make something similar to that with like a ping pong ball and like tissues, and you draw like eyes on it. It looks like a little ghost. I made some of those when I was a kid. Those were fun. I balled toilet paper up, I think. Got the job done. How much longer? Bro's just full on like, here you go. Remnant of the for Thanksgiving. No, okay, we're good with that one. We don't need to see the Thanksgiving shit. Well, so it may be fun to goof off on Halloween. Remember to stay sober enough to cook dinner for the family when you come home. Wenches, yeah. Is this piracy? Yes. He paid $250 for this book, and it originally cost $2. Let him fucking give the bitches it. What the hell are those masks? God damn. The fuck is bro doing right here? Jesus Christ. Like these ones, this is like low-key the shitty one. This one looks like a fucking brush. These guys had to try to riz these chicks up with this shit on their head. So, come here. I'm sorry, I can't hear what you're saying through the crepe paper. What? It's all crinkly and gross. Ew. I said... Yeah, the furries. I mean, come on. He lied to me. A secret ghostly proposal to the Winchester. Hey, hold on a second. He got proposed to at the Winchester.
Legend
That's where
has it.
mommy made the big gingerbread house for. We've made connections
That
here.
this labyrinth house of mysteries
now you know
is
audio.
haunted by many spirits.
When was this made? This was a month ago.
Little did I know
Hold on,
that
we're
I'd
gonna
be subject to a secret proposal inside of it.
Aw. Okay, we're gonna watch this because it's wholesome and it's Halloweeny.
If he goes through to open the door and close it, the surprise would be ruined.
Oh no. We're gonna watch this for a second because it looks sweet. It's a ghostly proposal. Aw.
So back in September of last year, the Winchester Mystery House slid into my DMs.
Oh.
And they invited me to a private tour
I
of
like the stitches
house.
he has going on his
And I
coat.
was so excited. I've always wanted to go there since I was a kid. Ever since I saw it on the show Unsolved Mysteries when I was young. And it's such a cool house. And those who know me know that I'm obsessed with Victorian architecture.
We can tell.
And this house has a lot of it. Like a door that leads to nowhere.
Yeah, that house is crazy.
Stairs that lead to ceilings. And windows.
There was a horror movie made about this house recently as well, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it was pretty good from what I heard, but
floors.
Someone famous was in it, potentially Nicole
I'm
Kidman.
also
I don't
fond of
remember.
the fact that the number 13 is repeated throughout the house. Like
Fun fact, I was born on Friday the 13th. Hey! Who knows? No one could ever guess it have any effect on my personality whatsoever. I'm completely
13
normal.
steps on the stairs.
Totally normal.
13 pane windows, 13 panel
Taylor Swift.
ceilings, not to mention the loads of secret passages. My favorite being the seance room that has one way in, but 3 ways out.
Dude, that would give me anxiety. Find the right exit. What? Who? Yeah, the owner of the house was nuts for seances.
I was told that a specter named Clyde is often
That's a
seen
lot of
around the
racist
grounds.
white dudes. Bro. I'm not gonna say nothing.
The Winchester Mystery House was home to Sarah Winchester, this amazing Victorian house in San Jose, California.
And my mom literally, I didn't want to come to, no. My mother was at the hairstylist getting her hair done when her water broke. She finished her blowout and her hairdo and went and had me. So, wasn't that bad. Her sister was doing her hair and she's like, oh, I'm fine.
Has 160 rooms, 10,000 windows,
That's spider
2,000
webs.
doors, 52 skylights, 47 stairways and fireplaces, 17 chimneys, 6 kitchens, 13 bathrooms,
What?
and 1 shower.
Bro,
Legend has
stinky.
it that
Ew.
after her daughter and husband died,
One
Sarah
shower.
began construction, and it continued 24 hours a day over the span of 40 years,
anarchist's favorite
right
place to
until her
live.
death in 1922. It is said that she kept building the house
that's
to
a big
appease the spirits, specifically those who had fallen to the famous Winchester rifle. As I was walking
So
around,
ma'am kept building the house bigger with the money from the guns she was selling that killed people out of guilt. How about, just stop selling the guns? Simple?
taking in the madness of
but
this
you don't
house,
understand, it's not that
I began
simple.
to hear whispers, but I didn't see any apparitions. And so as day turned to night, we made our way to the front, and I was walking toward the door.
The grand ballroom's set up. I fear if he goes through to open the door and close it, the surprise would be ruined.
Hey-yo!
We'll see what happens.
So I could set up a ruse where I'm like, let's just go into the grand ballroom, make sure that it's set. And then
Okay.
we could film
Oh,
that.
this is so cute.
Yeah.
Did it feel triumphant?
My house does not have 3 bathrooms. I live in an old ass house and it has
Did you
one
hear
and a
that?
half.
Plotting behind my back. I was told that not very many people entered through the front door. Even Sarah only used it a handful of times. So that made me feel very special that I was able to walk through the front door.
Ooh.
As I walked into the foyer, we were greeted by a Victorian morning setup, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, they used to photograph
Memento
the
Mori
dead.
photos lined the walls. It was interesting guessing who was dead and who was alive. Like this one here was by far the creepiest. Her mouth. Look at her mouth.
Oh, God.
After that, the tour guide said she had to take a call, so my partner and I could just hang out in the grand ballroom.
She had to take a call. Surely. Very convenient that she
As
had to
we
take a
entered
call.
the grand ballroom, there was a little table that was set up that had cider and refreshments, but I was so into getting the shots that I didn't even consider that little table was for me. I thought it was for an event or something that was happening after we were there.
Fun story about something like that. The first time my partner wanted to say I love you to me, we were in Barbados on vacation, and I was obsessed with getting a photograph of the little crabs that pop out of the beaches at night. They pop out of the sand, and I wanted to catch one of them getting out of the sand because I had been chasing these little fuckers every night when we'd walk the beach. I could never get a photo of one. So I'm just like sitting there, like trying to get a photo. And my poor partner, like they'd never said this to anyone before. So they're like super nervous. They're autistic and they have something called dyspraxia. And they get very nervous when they do this kind of stuff. So they wanted to say it because it was like a nice vacation. We'd been together for like probably about a year. And they're very like restrained with that kind of stuff back then. Oh, hey Giant Ewok, thank you for the raid. Yay, we're watching Halloweeny content and I was telling a story. Hey, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I shitted and farted alien too scary. Well, there's spooky content here. It's a little scary, so hopefully you won't shitted and farted here either, but we'll try. We'll try our best. Okay? Welcome in, welcome in. I don't know where. Oh, there he is. There's Gunodo. Yeah, it's the same clips.
This is a nightmare.
Shitting and farting the alien fun stuff.
I mean, it's not. It's hard mode, not nightmare. Canonically, not nightmare.
It killed me like 4 times, and you actually wanted to cry. Oh no!
Daddy, chill.
You know, you need to have one of these when you're going up against it. Ooh. It wanted kisses. It wanted to just give you love. It wanted to give you a kiss. It wanted to give you a kiss. It wanted some boobs. It wanted boobs. Ah, well, welcome in. We're just having random spooky funs, and then we're going to talk about the horrible new Crow film that came out. You're fine if it's happening to someone else. I get it. I get it. I get it. Oh, wanted to put a baby in you. Jesus, squirrel, calm down. Just put that away. Damn, bro. Escalating it. I was trying to, so basically I was on a trip in Barbados with my partner. We've been together for about a year at the time. They wanted to tell me, I love you, because they are autistic. They have issues with this at times, and it becomes very overwhelming for them. So they'd been trying to like work up the right time to do it and work up like the like right timing. So we gone to dinner. It was dark and walking along the beach, and I was obsessed with catching these crabs. Like they look exactly like the crabs in the crab rave video. So I was like, they're so cute. I wanted to get a picture, and I'm like, come on. And I was like watching for them to poke out of the sand. My partner's like, Sakura. I'm like, hold on, I'm gonna say Sakura, huh? I love you. I'm like, oh, I love you too. It was, I get the vibes of like being so into something and not noticing shit. For me, it was a big deal because it was like the first time someone genuinely said that they loved me in that way. Like they cried afterwards, and I was like, oh, I care about you too. So yeah, he's like, Sakura. I'm like, huh. Then they hugged me afterwards, and their heart was beating so fast. I'm like, would you think I was gonna say like, no, fuck off? But yeah, they're very caring. I'm such a we're very yin and yang. People are always like, how do you two mix? I'm like, well, I'm a massive bitch, and they're cuddly and nice. It balances out. Trust me. I'm good. But yeah, that's very easy to like overlook stuff like that in these situations, to where like you're just so in the moment you don't notice that someone's trying to do something nice for you. I'm very bad at that. Yeah. And so that means he didn't notice.
Even though we were there at like 10 o'clock in the night.
Trying to get him to
anyway,
I'm assuming
since
his
we were in the
boyfriend
grand
was trying to like
I
get him
asked
to
my
notice.
partner to hold the camera while I do a little dance with Sarah, the ghost of the house.
Ooh.
And I did that for a while.
He's very extra. I love it.
After a few twirls with nothingness, my partner set down the camera and he asked me for a dance.
Aww.
So we did a little waltz. Disclaimer, I don't dance. I just, I romanticize.
You romanticize.
Anyway, he spun me out, told me to look away, then he got down on one knee. And the whole world kind of just
That's
stopped.
so cute. Oh,
He asked the
especially
question
doing it in his favorite place.
in the cutest way possible, and I had to say yes. No, I said yes. I wanted to
Aw.
say yes.
Oh,
He then admitted to me that he was behind this whole thing. He orchestrated the Winchester messaging me on
Aw.
TikTok. He made it feel like I was planning this whole trip. And
More money
he,
by accident.
he let me direct him around while he was shooting all these shots, knowing that at the end he
He's like,
was
"I
going to
wanna get you at
propose
the
to me.
end."
And the whole time I was just thought I was there to create content. So I felt deceived by him, by the Winchester
good
Mystery
kind of
House,
deceived.
but
Come
it was
on.
the sweetest deception that I will
Yes.
ever experience.
Yeah.
So the night ended with this amazing ring
Ooh,
that
let me see.
looks normal from over here, but when you look at it closely, it has a moon face on it,
Aw,
which is so cool. I mean,
that's
a lot
someone
of
that
cool
really
things
loves you.
happen because the night before was a full moon, and the night of
This
our
motherfucker's
engagement after
partner
we were driving to a
worked his
restaurant, we
ass
saw
off.
an owl. So there were like a lot of these mystical, mysterious things that happened. It just felt so right.
Oh,
And it's felt so right every day
a month ago.
since. So
Aw.
that was how I was deceived at the Winchester Mystery House. And I gotta say, huge props to my partner Weston and the
Aw.
staff at the Winchester Mystery House, and Sarah for letting us
bros in the
parade in
spirits.
her house.
I mean, you can parade in her house. Her money, like that house was paid for by blood and guns. So yeah, at least something good happened there. Ay 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 ay. Let's see. You're reserved about showing affection as a teenager, but I'm really open. Yeah, I am like that as well. I am I'm weird with affection. Like I will show you like anger or like not anger, but more like poke poke more than I will genuine like affection at times. It took a long time for me to be okay with that as well. That was just kind of ugh for me for a while. I actually said I love you to anyone in my family once. I got diagnosed with depression, anxiety, and I started taking SSRIs. Lol. I mean, it helps you like basically figure things out better. You know, the medication. You told your wife while you were half asleep after we'd been dating for like 6-ish months one morning by accident. That sounds so you. I can imagine that. It's cute. And then she was like, "You what?" And I was like, "I guess I do. Yeah. Aw. Anything about you not cute and fluffy, giant Ewok? Jesus Christ. Your name is cute and fluffy. Come on, man. Damn nice. Too damn sweet. Oh, the polar opposite of a bit of also very sweet. My wife is anti-romantic, so I think it was lower pressure for her, which was good. And I'm definitely generally the sappy one most of the time. You're not like my partner. My partner's like that as well. They're very sappy. Very sappy. Is it cuddles? I'm like, no, don't touch me. I'm horrible with that. I always feel bad, but you know, they get it. It's okay. It's okay.
A gentleman named Weston reached out to us with a dream
Teasing
to
is my love
propose to
language.
his boyfriend at the Winchester Mystery House.
Oh.
Turns out his boyfriend was a content creator named Practical
For
Peculiarities.
1.1 million followers, damn.
So we secretly invited him under the pretense of a private tour. Eventually,
Partner
he came to
Havers
the
in
estate
chat.
and was ready to film some
My fault you don't get bitches, Raina. Sorry. Sorry. Fucking get your Riz up.
beautiful content. But little did he know that a few members of our team were setting the stage for the proposal spot.
True.
Eventually, they made their way into the beautiful grand ballroom where Weston popped the
very
question
sweet, yeah.
and Nick said yes.
We can be sweet and gooners here. It's a great mix. Sweet gooners. Oh, so cute. This little suit is so adorable. Oh my god, the stitches. I love it.
If you like this video and want to hear more tales, see more food and DIYs,
Swooners.
then please like, comment, and subscribe. And remember,
He always does
the
like
more you
limerick
view,
ways of talking.
the more
His TikToks are
peculiarities
great.
will ensue. Happy haunting.
Ooh, a quick craft.
Did you know that it's so easy to mimic stained glass?
I've done it.
One of my favorite
a
parts
lot.
of
It's
walking
paint.
around the Winchester Mystery House was looking at
I know
all
exactly
the
what he's
beautiful
doing.
stained glass windows.
Yep.
So this craft only requires a handful of materials.
Let me guess.
First, mix food coloring and
With
clear
glue.
Elmer's glue.
Yeah, Elmer's
From
glue.
there, find a vintage frame with glass in it. Place the glass
Ooh, I
over
like
a
the
template
design.
and use puffy
Don't
paint to
give
trace
me this
the
fucking
design.
idea again.
Once it's
I got
dry,
over this years ago.
Fill in the spaces with
Oh
the
my god, I
colored
did
glue.
like a whole
Stipple it with
grandpa
a paintbrush for texture.
Like,
and bam!
One of my like bio dad's like sisters died, and I got this really awesome cabinet, and I used like this really cool like glass stuff on it and made the doors all stained glass. Oh my god. Oh, I had to get rid of it a couple years back because it had like some gross bugs in it, but like it had been invested with something, and unfortunately the investation would not get out. It came into the house, and I'm like, ruh-roh, we don't want that in this house. So yeah. Quick 1-minute ad break. Heads up. Just come on the window, poof, stained glass. Stained glass. That's glazed glass. Get it the fuck right, Squirrel Tempura. Come on. What's wrong with you? Glazed glass, not stained glass, bro. Yeah, the Gooner can't even get the jokes right. Damn. Gotta get better. Gotta get better at that shit. The cool part is I only have to talk for like 30 seconds versus like the old minute and 30. I'm running 1 minute. I've sliced down these ads so much. Like I've got them set as low as they fucking go. I don't care. You can make more revenue. I don't want it. Go away. Like I enjoy people being able to enjoy the content here. I like that you don't have to be spammed with ads too much. And I'm glad that I could reduce the time. That's great. If you want to sub, it is September. You can get a deal on that. Do you have to? Nope. Feel free to. I appreciate it. But if you don't worry about it. They manage here. Why are you jizzing on a church, my man? Bro, sacrilege in the chat. Oh wait, no, hold on. Let me guess. It's a pictogram. Priests. Ooh. Yikes. Ay. Oh no. PartnerBot is working on a game like that for chat, to where like we want to make like emojis and you have to guess what it means, like a puzzle. So I didn't say that though. You did not hear me leak that. Okay, I said none of that. But yes, we're continuing with the little stained glass.
Perfect
Oh, it looks so
faux
cool.
stained glass. Now I know that they sell gallery glass, which is like a glass paint.
PartnerBot also has trivia.
This
and 20
is
questions,
a lot cheaper,
but it's oof.
and you really
Still in
don't
the
need to
development
mix
phases.
the whole bottle like I did. You could just do a little at a time.
Yeah, a little dabble
and
do you, bub.
It's a fun project to do with kids or yourself. It's not as durable as a real stained glass, but it definitely does give the vibe. And we love the vibe.
We do love vibes. I like that he ended with, and we love the vibe. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember him. He's definitely gonna be like a new staple for Halloween content as well. Cause fun. Okay, what the hell? Haircut alluring secrets from demon stylist. Oh god. Don't mind me clicking this. This is me clicking this for later. We're not watching it. We clicked it, so it's in my fucking history. All right. Got unusual memes. So we can either do directly into the crow, or do you want unusual memes chaser first? Don't Zenodo. Zenodo's already here. But yeah. So you can either have the unusual memes chaser or Chromie. Okay. We'll save these for another time. All right. So Amanda the Jedi. She does really great film reviews. I have watched a couple of her other videos. The Gunner part was, I got rid of it already. It was an ASMR video. I saved it for later. It's a demon cutting hair. The favorite ASMR lady that, Zenodo likes. All right. So do we rewatch the trailer to remind ourselves? No, we did recently, and I don't think I can do that because it's very, very fucking painful. All right? What we can do before we watch her long review, I also found someone talking about it on TikTok. This is Alex Coleman. Hopefully they're not problematic because I don't know everything about TikTok. But yeah, we'll see what his opinion was. This seems like a very normie person.
This was one of the hardest, most unbearable watches I've ever had to endure in my 22 years of life on planet Earth. It is unquestionably 110% without a shadow of doubt in my mind. Ass! I'm fresh out of the crow. Duh. I'm not gonna bullshit y'all.
Oh boy.
This was like, it looked like a CW film based off of the posters. Somehow we reached levels of unforeseen cringe that not even the CW could even fathom. The original Crow is an utter masterpiece and has so much heart and charisma thanks to Brandon Lee. Yep. And then you get to this. And It's so soulless. The backbone and crux of this film should be the romance between our two leads, and my God, when they act together, I'm convinced they weren't even in the same room. It's a tough watch. It made my skin crawl. I was wincing at a lot of the dialogue and just the performances in general in this film. They got Bill Skarsgård, one of the most talented actors on the planet, talking like, oh, Scoob, Shelly, I love you. Like, shut up! FKA Twigs, I'm sure you're also very talented. But in this film, they didn't really let you show it. What makes it worse is like the romance is like the first 45 of this movie, and it's so forced. And like from like 5 minutes of meeting each other, they're supposedly in love. But hey, if the romance is
You
off,
need to
at
like
least
count
the
how many
Crow
times
looks
Bill
pretty
Skarsgård character
He
licks
looks
his lips.
like
I bet
Jared
you it's a
Leto's
lot. He's
Joker.
like,
And it takes us so long to even get to this point. Like, the only reason I'm not giving this a half star on Letterboxd is because of this opera scene, which is like a Lamborghini parked next to a mobile trailer. It is so fire, so gory and disgustingly smooth. Why is it here?
all right, calm down,
Who the hell
Combustible Lemon.
greenlit this shit? This is the stuff that really shouldn't be making it out of the drafts. 2024 is truly testing me because this is certified fecal matter. This
is a normie. All right. Don't pay attention to the skibbity toilet. You didn't see the skibbity toilet. There is no skibbity. All right. Do this, Amanda.
And, oh no! Look, I assumed it was gonna be bad. We all saw the images, the Jared Letoification of Eric Draven.
God.
I figured it was gonna venture into the cringe area of
God.
edgy. And I say that as someone who was a
Biden.
super edgy teenager. There was like a
Lincoln
solid
Weekend.
chunk of time where my entire personality was Underworld and X-Men, and when you mix those things together, you kind of get the Crow. Think about it. Not too hard. This movie.
No, not really, but okay, Amanda. Okay, no. Yeah, there's a new Skibbity episode out. Yep. He does longer episodes now, so they take, it's like a good 2-3 minutes per episode, so he's like gone less frequent. They're not like every day anymore. I don't blame him for that. But yeah, The Crow was a masterpiece of its own time. It was great. Like the soundtrack also pushed it heavily into like being very popular. And, you know, really great phrases, you know, it can't rain all the time, you know, and there's like literal songs written around that one phrase for the series. I love the song, It Can't Rain All the Time. That shit used to make me cry back when I used to like be super emo about it. Oh, that song was great.
Oh my god. Nothing could have prepared me for how bad so much of this was. If you ended up enjoying it, I am so happy for you,
The goths were warning
I
you.
feel like so much of this movie is really bad, and then there's just like 2 or 3 scenes that are so good. But considering so much of this movie hinges on the
Goths were
romantic
warning you,
aspect of it,
girl.
and that is the
We warned
worst
you.
part, I don't really know what to do. I feel like if people decide they want to make this romantic coupling their personality similar to how they do with the Joker and Harley, it'd almost be a good thing because you'll know who to avoid. I'm mildly exaggerating on that last point, but yeah, no, the romance between these two is terrible. It feels like the creative writing project of a high schooler who just watched The Crow for the first time. I imagine it would be from someone who thought they were too good from all the other young adult stories that people in their age group were obsessed with, but then they wrote something so much worse, except this is for adults. This time I can once again say with great pleasure, Twilight is still a better love story. This is the skin of a killer. Bella blows this out of the water. If Edward was in this situation, things would have been handled so fast. I'm not exaggerating when I say that 85% of this movie, to me, was garbage.
No
Gets
shit,
a couple
it
neat
was.
moments sprinkled in before it hard pivots into this really cool scene before people start talking again and ruin it. Everything from the serious parts to the romantic buildup of you.
The moment a movie is literally just one good scene, is it worth watching? If you say, oh, but there was this really good scene in there that made the movie kind of worth it. Does it though? Does it? Does it make it worth it though? I don't think so. If like a whole ass 90-minute movie has got 5 good minutes, I'm sorry, it's an L ratio. That's shit. Watch it on YouTube. Exactly. It's just a no. It's a no. I'm trying to find vision videos like comment on The Crow, but yeah, it's no, it's bad. Oh, why is my eye twitching again?
You can even call
5
it
minutes
that
were
is
good.
some
The
of the
whole
worst
movie's gotta be
dialogue I've
good,
experienced
Nuri.
in recent memory. I know everybody likes to clown on Shyamalan and his dialogue, but oh my god, is this ever reaching some new heights with its lows? At least Shyamalan's dialogue feels like a creative choice. This is just bad. It's bad enough that almost all the interaction between Eric and Shelley is absent from the trailer, and that is like 45 minutes of this movie. Also, the poster makes it look like a pirate movie. You can't change my mind. These look like pirates.
Pirates are in this year?
He's even got his
Oh,
own
God,
little
get
swashbuckling sword. But hey, you can just choose not to listen to this masterful dialogue by blocking it out with today's sponsor, Raycon. They should meet my favorite rates of weeks on a actually swap that option. It can't be great. I wasn't angry about it the same way a lot of other people were. I liked The Crow when I was younger. I had read the comic book it was based off, but I don't think I'd seen this movie in like 15 years before watching this new one. And so I just really was willing to give it its own chance to stand on its own. I'm not coming at this as like a bitter fan. I've done that before. This is not one of those times. And I'm not saying people coming at it from like the bitter fan perspective are necessarily wrong. Obviously, there's a lot of emotions considering the circumstances and trauma around the original film resulting in the death of its lead, Brandon Lee.
Rest in peace. Rest in power, King. Rest in power, King. Oh, man.
People had to work through their grief and guilt over his onset death to help preserve his legacy per the family's requests, which has definitely led to some negative sentiments from the original director, who has said, "I thought the remake was a cynical cash grab, not much cash to grab, it seems." Like, I'm not even coming at it from that standpoint. I'm coming at it from the standpoint of enjoying good movies. And this is not a good movie. Again, outside a couple scenes that I really liked, but they're just not enough to pick up the slack. I will say, in terms of the latest Lionsgate kind of snafus between this and Borderlands, I at least enjoyed the shit show.
Okay. And did anybody see that horrible Minecraft trailer today? What the fuck was that? Holy shit. They can't be fucking serious with that, can they? Like, what the fuck? What do you mean it's bad? Did you not see it, Squirrel? Were you in a coma? Oh God. Oh, okay. All right, hold on. Oh God. Oh Christ. Oh Lord. Minecraft trailer. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. I go with Warner Brothers or MGM, a Minecraft movie trailer teaser. Oh Jesus. Oh Christ. I'm sorry to those who've seen it. And you have to watch it again. I'm so sorry. I am very sorry about this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry again. So we've gotta, like, this is gonna be like, we gotta make sure they put the Beatles in it because we've gotta get like flagged. Oh God. Oh God. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do you the favor. We're gonna just do this. I'm not even gonna give you the audio. I'm not getting my shit flagged for this trash movie. Let's just let it speak for itself, right? Yeah. Jason Momoa's shitty ass character. Thank you for continuing your sub, Tiny Ewok. Thank you. Like, Jack Black is Steve. There we go. How is this amazing? No, it isn't.
Okay.
This guy is such a tool bag.
Yeah, and you heard her say this guy is such a tool bag. Like, they could have done so much more. I'm sorry. Keep the humans out of it and it would have been good. Tell me I'm wrong. Don't put humans in it. Make them also digital. Make them like skin characters or whatever. But putting humans in this was a wrong idea. That was a wrong call. They like putting humans in here was stupid because like the graphics look cool and shit. But the humans just make it cringe as fuck. Like Jack Black. We get it, Jack. You have a YouTube channel and you played fucking Minecraft a lot with your kids during the pandemic. No one fucking cares, you Libby. Fucking hate Jack Black. I'm so over his goofy Libby ass. Oh, the shit he pulled, like, oh, I can't say stuff about Donald Trump during the concert. Kyle didn't mean it. Shut the fuck up, Jack. Shut the fuck up, Jack. So yeah, this is the type of trash. This is what's happening with movies now. We're getting this trash instead of actual fucking movies, which is a fucking shame. That's a puppy. That's not what we're watching. We want puppies, but we got to continue with this trash. But yes. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be. Borderlands. Oh yeah, was Borderlands so bad it was good? Oh, no. They'd have done what into a movie? Okay, we don't need to do that. I'm not getting fucking no. We don't need to bring Captain Sparkles into this
That
shit.
this became Borderlands is just boring. So I guess that's something for the Crow. And again, that's
Borderlands looks
liking it
bad.
after the first like 45 minutes to an hour because that first half of this movie is so rough. But bringing
bet
it back
it
to the
is.
basic premise of The Crow is that a young couple are brutally murdered, and through the strength of his love and restlessness of his soul, Eric is given the ability to come back and set things right by killing everyone involved. The graphic novel was the product of James O'Barr trying to deal with his guilt and grief from his fiancée being killed by a drunk driver while she was headed to pick him up, realizing that it ultimately led to more anger and then having to come across for this like acceptance stage. And I feel like the movie does a good job kind of reckoning with both those aspects, the rage, the grief, and the acceptance of letting go.
That scene was so good. There was like, it was kind of a cut scene of him playing guitar on the roof angrily, and the audio of him playing guitar was like cut in with him raging in front of this mirror and just putting the makeup on and losing it. And it was so good. Like the whole atmosphere of the movie was just amazing. It was just well done. Is it a bit cringe if you go back and watch something? I think, yeah, of course. But just the atmosphere of the movie was so good. So amazing.
That O'Barr ultimately had to go through. Now, this new movie actually takes a fairly different approach on it. There's some added supernatural elements, like him doing all of this to save her soul, which I'm fine with, even though it changes the original intent of the story. It really is just the execution that it lacks in. But regardless of the approach to the story, it all hinges on whether or not Shelley and Eric's relationship is believable. And the only thing I believe in this movie is that they've chemically created an attachment to one another through shared drug use and end up murdered before they could accidentally die on their own.
Bro.
And outside the dialogue and general content problems, the movie is just a structural nightmare. Like I mentioned, the first half of this movie is just a total mess that just jumps back and forth trying to build up their unique take on the story, as well as trying to convince us that these two are soulmates, which I feel like they fail miserably at. Really, the only thing that worked for me here was those aforementioned action scenes, some of the
like
music,
everybody says, the action scenes
and I
is
don't even
all
know
that
if
was
that's
good.
true. It really is just mainly Joy Division. I like them, and they used it. I don't actually even feel like it
You know, there's some music that's just great. And then people take it, like I still recall seeing the horrible Ghost in the Shell whitewash movie trailer with Scarlett Johansson, and they fucking took a Depeche Mode song and like had someone else sing it and fuck it up. And now Joy Division's in here. I hope it's the original Joy Division and not some piece of shit trying to like make it cool. Like, please, God, no, not Joy Division.
use that.
They've already got their T-shirt fucking being sold to H&M and people memeing the fuck out of Joy Division shirts. Like, come on. Come the
Well,
fuck
there's
on.
like an Enya needle drop,
Yeah,
and then there's like
no
a couple
problem.
of things they
Music
would have
is worth
left
the film
out
is
from the
probably, yeah.
original movie.
The Crow was good because The Crow had a soundtrack of a lot of very unknown artists. Like, you had fucking Henry Rollins on there. You had Stone Temple Pilots. You had Nine Inch Nails, The Cure, fucking My Life with the Thrill Kill Cult, who is not very known. I love My Life with the Thrill Kill Cult. Amazing band. You've got like a bunch of different, you had Nirvana on there. You got, I don't think, no, Nirvana wasn't on there. It was only just Stone Temple Pilots. There's a lot of really great artists that were also not very known on the soundtrack. Nine Inch Nails did a fucking song. Like, holy shit. Like The Cure, Burn. Holy shit, The Cure, Burn. Absolutely amazing song. It's like the most iconic song from the whole fucking movie. It's just, it was definitely a bit of like out of character for what The Cure usually does, but it was so good. Oh my God, don't get me started. That's the only reason I would ever see the fucking next Tron. Him and Atticus Ross have been fucking killing it. I don't say this enough, but I should say it more. Trent Reznor, I'm sorry, Daft Punk is great and all. Trent Reznor has more talent in him than Daft Punk does. Daft Punk has to do their music together. Trent Reznor, his solo career was groundbreaking and amazing for industrial music. The Downward Spiral just turned 30 this year. Holy fucking shit. And that album still stands the test. Like, listen to that shit. And then further down the spiral, like always just building on it and evolving with his music. He didn't have to keep making the same around the world shit. I will give like Daft Punk this. The Tron soundtrack is amazing. That made the movie absolutely pop even more. If Daft Punk had not done the soundtrack they did for the Tron movie, it would not have been as good. That soundtrack made that movie. Think about the fight scenes, like the chase scenes, everything. Tron was built. Like the movie basically was the soundtrack. The soundtrack made it. If that soundtrack didn't exist within that movie, it would have been trash. I'm sorry, it would have been trash. And now that Trent Reznor's on board, oh, him and Atticus Ross, like you say like, oh, I don't know Trent Reznor. You've heard his music. You just don't know you have. You don't know you have. Challengers. The new Challengers soundtrack, you know he liked all that music? That was all Atticus Ross and Trent Reznor. Oh, you liked the soundtrack from The Watchmen on HBO. Also Trent Reznor. You might have seen that movie. What is it? The Social? I can't remember the exact name. It's a movie basically about how Facebook was made. Motherfucker won an Oscar for the soundtrack. You have heard Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross's work. Oh my God, I can't fucking talk today. But yeah, it's I remember like they literally announced him before anything else. And I'm like, what? He did The Social Network. He did the soundtrack for The Social Network and he won a fucking Oscar for it. Him and Atticus Ross are the golden boys of soundtracks. Like, if they touch it, it's gold. It's fucking gold. Like, go back and listen to a lot of the soundtracks from these movies. The Challengers soundtrack is amazing as well. So good. But holy shit. It's just I'm sorry. If you had to say you got to pick between the like Daft Punk and Trent Reznor 50 billion times over. He's done so many amazing things with so many different types of instruments since. So good. He's amazing. Used to love Watchmen, but I rewatched it recently and hated it. The music is incredible though. Yeah. The Watchmen, it wasn't the movie. There was a series, I think like 2 or 3 years ago on HBO or Max or whatever the fuck it was called at the time. And he did the soundtrack for that. So it was the TV series that came out a couple of years back that he did the soundtrack for. I don't know. He didn't do the actual movie soundtrack, So yeah, like 100% cannot recommend
and
enough.
comic
Like,
that I kind of
into
enjoyed. So there's no longer like the crow calling cars that he leaves behind when he kills people. And I personally liked that he took the time to make some gasoline art to let people know that he was coming for them. So no more of that, which is a bummer, but I think it is time to dive into some specifics, some comparisons, what they've changed, what works and what really doesn't, which means spoilers. Also something I keep forgetting to do and I mean to do more, just as something else to watch in theaters this weekend and weekends coming forward. Strange Darling is playing. If it is playing near you, I would recommend that one. And if you're at home, I'm pretty sure Longlegs and Oddity both just hit VOD and they're worth your time. All right, so let's dive in, starting with the setup. As mentioned, the general premise is the same. You've got lovers murdered, one comes back to avenge and set things right as a supernatural entity. Bloodbath ensues.
Look at the atmosphere differences though. The red, like the lover's nest, like the rooftop apartment they had with the beautiful window. Like, come the fuck
back
on.
to avenge and
there's the window that was broken, symbolically for when his heart was broken when he lost Shelley. Like, come the fuck on.
Set things right as a supernatural.
Waking up with a bag of, is that a bag of Doritos and shit behind him?
You got
Hold the fuck on.
lovers murdered, one comes back to avenge and set things right as
yeah, you got like product placements behind this motherfucker's head. That's great. That's nice.
A supernatural entity. Blood.
Oh, makeup. That's my weak spot. If you show me someone in crow makeup done well, I love it.
Bloodbath ensues. But the approaches are very different. And look, I'm not saying that the original is not without its rough dialogue, but it just feels more like a product of its time versus fundamental issues in writing like this new one does. That original one is just such a
like they had the actual bands performing in the movie. Like Thrill Kill Cult is literally performing when he's murdering a bunch of people in the office.
Moment of like the alt culture, and it's just all building into this aspect of society that this new movie doesn't even seem interested with trying to breach. But the original movie actually starts with the cop showing up at the scene of the attack where Eric and Shelley end up dying. They are already established lovers before cutting to Eric coming out of the ground a year later with flashbacks of their relationship, and then going on his crow. Not necessarily rampage, but yeah, doing all the crow stuff. The new movie just has them meet on screen and then tries to convince us with the first half of this movie that they're in love. Now, the original, we get those flashbacks to their relationship.
Yeah, the flashbacks are really good. Like, they're so painful and just him going through just the guttural memories of her. And he's just basically in pain all the time. You can just tell that he loved her deeply and he misses her, and every day it's just the pain of her loss. He sold it. Yeah, I do too. Yep. It is very true. Having bands just around was a very 90s thing. Exactly. Now it's like, meh, bands.
relationship. So it's like these vignette moments so you can see all the things that build into why Eric loves her
Yes,
so
it
much.
was
Whereas
so
this one is
good.
just trying to give us the young adult special on
Yep.
2x speed while they get high.
Yeah.
And honestly, their drug use is something
And
else.
I kind of feel like that's insulting to Gen Z a little bit because they're like, oh, this is how you guys like love now, right? So let's just translate it like this. It's like, no, come on. Don't like it just felt like somebody's like, we got to sell this to the youngins. Let's make this appealing to the youngins. It's exactly how this feels. It's so bad. I feel like it did not need to be remade. Yeah, a lot of people said that about the other remakes that came out after, and we were all like, no. Like The Crow originally was a very like bottled lightning thing. Number one, the tragic death of Brandon Lee made the movie a whole different experience because you knew he died in the process of making the movie. And it was, yeah, it is a cult classic, absolutely. And it hits you differently when you know a human life was lost making this film, and there was a lot of debate around continuing it and bringing it out, and his family said no, he died putting his life force into this. We want it to come out. And it did. And the soundtrack and the imagery and the posters and the everything around it was just perfect. It was a perfect storm. And then this shit, they tried to bottle lightning again and it didn't fucking work. And it's horrible. And I refuse to watch. It's the same with like Ghost in the Shell. Number one, they whitewashed Ghost in the Shell. Holy shit. That is like my favorite anime of all time. Doing Matoko like that? Hell no. Scarlett Johansson. Like, my words, they leave me for how pissed off I was. And I remember seeing that. I'm like, no, please, no. Why do you have to touch the good things? Like, yeah, no. This didn't need to be remade. But gird thy loins. This is what Hollywood's doing now. If you've got a happy movie, something you enjoyed, that you liked, prepare for it. They're going to remake it. Why? Because Hollywood doesn't know how to make anything original right now. So they're going to be taking the games you like to play, the movies you used to love, the cartoons you liked when you were a kid, and they're going to abso-fucking-lutely ruin them now. So prepare yourself to just dodge a lot of shit content from now on. It's so bad.
I find kind of interesting. Maybe someone's talked about it somewhere
Ghost
that
in the
I've
Shell's
missed.
way
I'll try
worse
to-
because they whitewashed. Yeah. Like, this is bad because it's a shit movie. Ghost in the Shell was absolutely horrible because of the whitewashing. Holy fuck. It's so messed up. If you want a recommendation for a really good like anime that has social commentary around a lot of different things, everything from how easily people can be pulled into a mindset or extremism, or even just the talk of like physics or like society, or the thoughts of around a society being consistently online, or the ghost of humanity being on a on the web, basically, that you can put your ghost into it. It is an amazing watch. I need to see if I can find like a really good breakdown of it or something, but it's Ghost in the Shell standalone complex. It is older. It has an amazing intro song from Origa, which is a Ukrainian group. Holy shit. Origa Rise. Just great songs, great music from Origa. And it goes into so many things that are so like now. There's a lot of things that were discussed in there around AI, around all these other things that are very much so a part of our life, or like are being discussed now, and the morality around it. It's so good. It's so good. Like Matoko is basically the first person to ever get a full human, like a full brain transplant into a cyborg body, like a body that's not human. And it follows her with Section 9. And the great part is like there's more talk into like the fact that these, I believe they're like other full on, like, I guess, not AI, but like, androids that are radicalized by a book. And the radicalization leads to them like all trying to Sudoku themselves on a rooftop, but one of them doesn't. And it brings around this independent thought of AI and independent thought and ghosts within the machine. Get it? And it's so good. And the explanations around it and the deep thought that goes into it. It's not action. It's just not all bubblegum. There are deep conversations that go on within this anime around physics, around society, around all type of subjects. I cannot recommend it enough. It is a deep yet good anime with action, but amazing story and amazing like story building on top of it. Like just the science checks the fuck out. They're not just pulling out of their ass. They did the work. Plus tachikomas are in it, and they're fucking adorable and amazing. They're spider robots. They're so fucking cool. Yeah. Which Stranger in the Animatrix, which has actually aged pretty well. Yep, stronger. Yep. So I can't recommend it enough. Maybe look into it if you like. It is a long watch, but holy shit, it's so good. And watch it in Japanese. Please watch the original Japanese. Don't watch the dub of it. They tried, but they didn't quite get it. They didn't get
Look it up in editing, but in the
Voice
original
acting's
and in the
amazing,
comic
like
book, the people
Bato.
that kill them are like gang members
Yeah, these
and
characters
drug
are
addicts. The crow
amazing.
even tries to convince a woman to stop doing drugs so she can go take care of her daughter better. So it's
Bro
just kind of
squeezes
weird
the
to make
heroin
these
out of the
two close-
bitch's veins. Like that shit was weird. And she's like, mother is the word for God on the lips and hearts of all children. As he squeezes the heroin out of her veins. Like, I shit you not. That is a scene in the original Crow. There's a lot of really great one-liners. Like the main dude with the long black hair and, you know, the Asian girlfriend, which he very much so fetishizes a little bit. What the fuck? It's hard. Yeah, I know. Then there's even better sayings, like ones like, I knew I was no longer a child when my father told me I would die. Like there's so many good lines. And then this shit, this is what they did to it. Yeah, it's good. Like you're like,
closer
bro,
in
come
nature
on.
to the antagonists of every media that's existed before this. Then
they just
like,
do
the
this.
people that they're based
They
off
get the
of.
fuck
I do
boy
know that in the
version.
comic, after he's the crow, he steals drugs, but it just feels very different than being like drug addicted ahead of
Yeah,
time
his was
with
like-
Shelley. Might be a nitpick, but it did feel weird to me. There's probably a good reason why they decided to change that, and maybe I'll find
Yeah,
it.
the
But our movie
addict
starts
stuff
with
was
Eric
infuriating.
narrating the pain of losing love and how you'll understand how truly alone you'll be in that
Ugh.
scenario, while showing us flashbacks to his childhood where his horse dies getting tangled in barbed wire, which it feels very weird to me because the horse getting caught in barbed
Is he rich? Bro, what is this, like rich boy, like sad boy? Oh God, like Eric was a broke musician in the original Crow. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh Lord.
wire is part of the comic,
Bro was a
but it's
horse
while
girl.
he's on the train to Limbo that he sees
Exactly.
this horse get tangled up. But
They
it's supposed to
took it
tie into the
literally.
guilt he
Oof.
feels for failing to protect Shelley before her death. The
Yeah, I
movie
have the
just feels like it
special
uses it
edition,
as a pointless nod to be
comic.
like, hey, look, see, we read the graphic novel. You remember the White Horse? Like the movie doesn't really seem to try to go hard on
No.
how his rough childhood would like contribute to how he built such a strong connection with Shelley so quickly. They just kind of vaguely allude to it, so it just feels weird to me. And it almost feels like they just needed to start on Eric and just use whatever they could to do so, because
take all
more
the
of the
things.
buildup has to do with Shelley and her friends running from this group of people who seem to
Oh,
want to
God.
kill them because they have video evidence of some very important man doing some very serious bad things. So when she realizes
Okay.
she's about to be killed probably or kidnapped, she lets herself get arrested for possession to avoid being murdered, which I'd say is
Which
a fair
they
trade.
can
But
do
Eric
in
is just
jail,
already
though,
so
like, what the
edgy
fuck?
and broody. Thankfully not the full Leto with the zany, wacky, obnoxious behavior. He's antisocial, self-destructive, drug
He's a
addicted, not
moody
willing to
boy.
take part in
Ooh,
group
watch
therapy.
out
Some of the
now.
tattoos are wild though. Like I recently found
my
my
God.
journal from high school, and this stuff puts some of what my melodramatic 14-year-old
Dude, the
self wrote
nipple!
to shame, except it's permanently on his body.
Hold on.
I guess
Let's go back. Let's go back. The nipple eyeball. Like, why? Is that a stake with a chain? I have chain tattoos, and mine are like way better than that. What the fuck, bro? What is your shit chain break? It's a lock. Ugh. Oh, look, he's got boy on himself as well. Boy. Boy, and then something crossed out. Olives? Olives? Eee. The eyeball shit is. No. Yep. They are fake. Yeah, they're fake. They didn't get like a body double. Stitches. Bro, the chain looks so shit. Who did your chain break? I have a literal chain break on my arm. Like up here. Bro, my chain break is so better. So much better. Holy shit. Yeah, mine's 10 times better. Sorry. That shit's bad. Yeah, like olives. Oh god. I have to say, if I had to pick one that's actually original, it's the fucking nipple one at least. The rest is just so. Oh. Does it say when? Now? Oh my god, when? Question mark. Now! Exclamation point. Bro, watch out now. Careful. Ooh. If when, then now. Ooh. Oh my god, dude. Oh, this is like scratch marks. So it's like is it all the times you've cried, my dude, or what? Jesus Christ.
But my
these are
melodramatic
bad.
14-year-old self wrote
wanna
to
see the
shame,
back.
except it
I need to
puts
see his back.
some of what my
No, I need to
like
see
I
the
recently
back.
found my journal
The wings, evil wings in, hold on, evil wings in ether, beating vultures at the spirit catching, things unseen forever fleeting, black against the leering sky, a ghastly shade of bygone, gladness clawing fiends of futures, sadness mingle in a cloud of madness, ever on the soul to lie. Okay, who wrote this shit? What is the barbed wire on his back? What the fuck is this thing? Jesus. Zeph aesthetic. Ew, yeah. God, oof. I thought that as well when I saw this. Yeesh, you don't want to be emulating
from high
like
school,
the
and
fucking
this stuff
the
puts
unfort.
some of what my melodramatic 14-year-old self
'Cause
wrote
that's what
to
they're trying to do a
shame,
little bit,
except it's
like, ugh.
permanently on his body. I guess it's H.P. Lovecraft on his
Suicide
back,
brings
which
so many
does kind of
changes
feel
writing, yeah.
very crow, but still, my personal favorite is the nipple eye.
Yep,
For
I
why?
called it.
For why?
He's
I
had
guess
a
to me it
horrible
felt a little
accident
bit
and he has
weird
a
that he's
nipple.
already this kind of like broken edgelord to such extreme degrees, but somehow that does make the tattoos
No,
better.
none of
Like
it
if he
probably
just
is
got the
extreme.
tattoos done after he got crowified, I'd have a lot more questions. Though that does kind of happen at one point, which
Oh,
we will
God.
get to.
Oh,
This movie
God.
also tries to use flashbacks the way the original movie did, but
Ooh, it
not
didn't go the way
to show
it
us
did
things
it?
we haven't seen, which would be useful, but to remind us of things that we literally just saw 5 minutes ago.
Oh,
Like we're
God.
already seeing flashbacks to how he got scarred hands on the barbed wire, which
Oh,
just kind of left me thinking that like maybe the movie wasn't actually supposed to start on him narrating anything, but they were like, oh well, we can't have a movie called The Crow start on not The Crow, so they shifted some things around. Who knows? But Shelley ends up at the same court-appointed rehab as him, and she is just instantly drawn to him, and
he's
her
so
reasoning
hot. Oh my
is
God.
art.
I thought that you were quite brilliantly broken.
I'm sorry, is this a young adult novel? I asked myself that question in my notes and it got so much worse. I think I actually wrote, what is this, a John Green novel? And that felt really mean to John Green. Again, I cannot stress enough how most of their dialogue feels like stuff I would have found profound when I was
You were quite brilliantly broken. Oh my God. Oh my God. If someone called me brilliantly broken, I'd have to leave. I'd be like, no, wrap it up. We're done. Pack it in. We're done.
14.
Dunzos.
But before their love can bloom,
Does not
what
deserve the
exactly did they
slander.
catch
Okay,
on
fanboy, calm
video
down.
that is leading people to want to kill Shelley and her friends? Well, that ties into one of the biggest changes in this movie that I think actually works. It just could have been executed better. Instead of the baddies being like a regular criminal gang or a group of addicts, the man who's hunting her and her friends down made a
He's a
deal
rich
with the
white man.
devil to trade innocent souls for his immortality, and that man is Vincent Rogue. As long as he's sending people down, his soul is spared, and he's been around for centuries. And one of his demonic abilities is like,
Whenever I have to tell people, whenever I say grufti in German, it feels weird. Like, yeah, I'm a grufti. They're like, oh, I haven't heard that word in a while. You're like, yeah, I know.
speaking like swish swash tongue
Weird.
into people's ears and just making them do whatever he
fuck,
wants.
bro?
And that is apparently what they got on camera, him using that ability to either kill someone, have them kill themselves, or someone else
Okay,
kill
bro.
someone else in that room. And he somehow built an
Grufti
entire
is a
entourage
German
of
word
people
for,
who are
like,
just cool with this. I think it's
goth.
probably because he can make good things happen for them in exchange, or at least provide them with a lot of wealth, and maybe just make these like mini devil deals. I'm not fully clear. We'll get
Most of the time, if you're dealing like old boomers, you've got to say grufti so they get it. Like a gruft is a grave. You know, you hang around graves, do you? Like dead people. Yes, I have a fucking, there's a fucking graveyard behind my house, and
some clarification
Shoot.
down the line. But yeah, that is why she is being hunted down and why her friends are all being killed. They have video proof of him doing weird things which can't be exposed to
you're
the
looking
outside world because
brilliantly
he's just this
broken.
upstanding rich man who loves classical music. He's
You
got this pianist with him for most of the movie who does start to get scared of him after loves classical music. He's got this pianist with him for
I heard penis. Okay. He's got this penis with him the whole movie. I'm like, surely you misheard. And I did pianist.
because he's just this upstanding rich man who loves classical music. He's got this pianist with him for most of the
You see? See?
movie who does start to get scared of him after a while, but she doesn't really affect the plot at all. And it made me wonder if she was introduced as some kind of like sequel purpose. Who knows? We probably never will, because I have strong doubts that this is going to get a sequel. But I do think that's an interesting change, that a supernatural anomaly is the reason that another supernatural anomaly was able to take place to correct it, but we will get there. In the comic book, it was just a random gang that stumbled upon them that killed them, and in the original movie, they change it that she was fighting some kind of eviction thing, so that's why this like criminal gang wanted them dead. So this is
all the dudes had like weird names too in The Crow. It was good. That was Fun Boy taking shots, and like they all like had like their gang names, and that was really good. Like it fit.
a pretty different take. I understand that this fundamentally changes that original intent and some of the original unintended byproducts of the creation, but I think it's worth trying something different because you're never going to be that original thing. It already exists to do what it's doing, and you can say that it's like rude not to fully fall into that, but I'm okay with them switching it up. But while they're in rehab, Rogue's people figure out that this is where she is with the help of her mother, so they just like bust out, no struggle. The ankle monitors are just super easy to cut off with this little hidden razor thing, or I just assume that's how we got them off. Then they're just excitedly running off through the woods being super loud even though people are literally trying to kill her. Like, I'm sorry, are these supposed to be teenagers? Which
they don't look like fucking teenagers. They look like they're in their 20s. Like, how old are they? Like, bro? We're gonna let that ad run quickly. Shut the fuck up. I know Twitch. You want me to run more ads? You can kiss my ass. I'm not doing it. But oh, this movie just feels so rushed and stupid. You know, like someone tried to make it look pretty-ish, and then they did this, and it's like, this is painful. I'd be mad if I paid money to see this shit. I genuinely would. I'd be like, yep, I want my money back. I want it back. Give it back. Give me my money back. Oh my God. The original Crow was just such a good movie. It has a lot of emotion to it. Like I said, a man died making that film. There's so much to it that you just think about the whole time you're watching it. Like, Jesus, this was the last thing he ever did on this earth. You know? It's just, yeah. Just stick them to a 2x2 grid themselves. Ugh. That's almost done. And we're done. There we go. Fuck you, Twitch.
Brings us to the next section, their budding romance, which I find is just terrible. It is a montage of the worst type of people you know bonding over party, drugs, and sex. For something that really just needs to focus in on them, it is a structural runaround mess, and I don't feel any more invested in their...
Skarsgård can act, but you know, Skarsgård was like, I gotta get ripped at least in one of my roles, so let's fucking go. I will be him. You know, he wanted to get as like swole as possible, because his brothers have already done it. Like his brother, Alexander, like, you know, already did it. So the Skarsgårds have got to flex. Plus, I mean, he probably wants to do different things. Like, he was amazing in as It. But, like, you know, you got to see where shit goes and what happens. But this was definitely a grab in the toilet, as one would say in German.
Because I don't believe it. And because I don't believe it, I don't care when she, spoiler alert, dies. Yeah. At one point, she literally tells him that he just wanted that sweet shower, but then she's like, no. And they just start hooking up. This is some level of fantasy wish fulfillment that I just want no part in. It was really funny, though. Someone behind me was like, disgusting. Ew. It's like, you can't even get people on board with shirtless Bill Skarsgård. It also made no sense to me that they just went right back. Can't even get funny, though. Someone behind me was like, full of fantasy wish fulfillment that I just want no part in. It was really funny, though. Someone behind me was like, disgusting. Ew. It's like, you can't even get people on board with shirtless Bill Skarsgård. It also made no sense to me that they just went right back to the location she almost got kidnapped from originally and just start getting high and hooking up. Like, why haven't you immediately left town?
Exactly.
They do eventually leave there and go to this weird mannequin warehouse that Eric seems to be staying in, but they're still in the same town. So yeah, it's just like 40 minutes of them bopping around from hookup to hookup, ass shot to lake swims that feel like they parallel the After movie. They will literally start making a mixtape together. A mixtape. What? I made a joke about that earlier when they were in rehab, and she was like going through his writing, being like, oh my God, this would be so good to music. And here we are. I do maintain that in the original, Eric playing rooftop edgy guitar is one of the lamer aspects of it, but this still somehow manages to top it. Maybe this was an homage, guitar, best left out. It's funny, they tried to make it a big part of the story, but it doesn't feel like it really is. I get that it's supposed to tie into her like not feeling like
getting more into one.
like she's able to do music anymore because of something that Rogue did, but there had to be a better way. I also thought it was just really funny because she's just like mumble singing and then stops abruptly, and he's just like, why did you stop? It was so good.
Why did it stop? That was beautiful.
It's like she was literally just laying there mumbling, like, okay. We do feel like the bad dialogue peaks when they're walking on a bridge and she's saying that she can't tell him about her past and whatever does tie into Rogue and why she doesn't like playing music so much because he'd leave her, and if he left her, she'd die. No, stop that right now. It's the trucks talking.
If I left you, I'd already be dead.
No, it's the trucks talking.
If I left you, I'd already be dead.
Is that
no?
Please tell
also,
me
while
that's
this
like
conversation.
is that AI? Please tell me that's AI, because like if that's really what he sounded like that fucked my brain up just now. What? That can't be real. That's not how he sounded in the movie, was it?
Is happening and supposed to be taken seriously. He
What
is
the
wearing her
fuck was
feathery
that?
coat that makes him vaguely look like Sully and
Oh
Monster.
my god, please don't tell me he's trying to do that fuckboy growl.
Left her, she'd die. No, stop that right now. It's the trucks talking.
If I left you, I'd already be dead.
Oh my god, it is!
Also,
oh, he's doing the fuckboy shit. There's that fucking TikTok making fun of that. Oh god.
Conversation is happening and supposed to be taken seriously. He
I
is
hope
wearing
so.
her
I
feathery
really
coat
hope so,
that makes
'cause,
him
like,
vaguely
Jesus
look like
Christ,
Sully
it's
and
so bad
Monsters
if that's-
Inc. And I'm just supposed to take this
Look how
seriously.
he's
While
looking.
talking about what would
Even if it's AI, look at the look in this motherfucker's face. Look at the look on his face. You know how he's talking. You know that's how he's fucking talking. Like, you know.
and vaguely
it
look like
is.
Sully and Monsters Inc. And I'm just supposed to take this seriously? But while
and
talking
Monsters,
about what would happen if he followed her in death, they wonder if angsty teenagers would make a shrine to them with white lilies when news flash, you're the angsty teenagers. The cringe is coming from inside the house. But one night while they're out partying, the guy who took the incriminating video shows up to warn her that she's still in danger because
Sis,
no
you're gonna
shit.
get killed.
So they try to make their little
What?
escape back home, but when they get there, Rogue's people are already waiting to kill them. So he just has to watch the life leave her eyes just before he goes. Which is when we land in limbo. After a moment of him desperately trying to swim to her as she sinks down to hell, presumably. Now, I thought this was going to be their version of the skull or skeleton cowboy, but it's
Oh,
Kronos, which also makes sense. Either way,
my air
similar
filter
purpose
turned
to guide Eric on his journey. Kronos says that because his love for Shelley is so pure and that his soul is so restless, rather than
Bro,
the crows
come on,
leading him
nah,
to the afterlife,
nah,
they'll guide
nah,
him to
nah,
make
that shit
things
wasn't
right.
pure, come
Mostly
on.
because the cause of their deaths were due to unnatural forces on Earth and that she wasn't destined for hell, so he gets Neo pushed into a puddle back to life to kill everyone involved, which would allow he and Shelley to live again. Pretty sick deal, and right now he can't be killed. He
Where's
doesn't
the
quite know
drugs,
this
bro?
yet, and they definitely really want to take advantage of like the upgraded effects and abilities. He gets into a fight with a dirty cop and has to push his intestines back into his body. Great times. It feels like such a blip though, because he just instantly follows a crow
Yeah, we
back
did
to like
soaking,
that
it's
place
pure,
where they were talking
Shirley.
about potentially jumping off the bridge, and he follows her spirit right down back into limbo to like clarify like, oh my god, she really is dead, and then it's
The guy's like,
further
"Go
explained to
fucking
him
back.
that Rogue
What
made
are
a
you
deal with the
doing here?"
devil and all the people he's
You know, that motherfucker's just sitting in limbo like this fucking fuckboy again. Listen, dude. Stop jumping off every bridge. I get it, you're an edgy motherfucker. Get shit done. The last time I'm sending your ass back. You think I have like infinite time to deal with your fuckboy ass? Go.
involved with killing go to hell in exchange for his immortality. So if Eric isn't successful in his mission, hell is exactly where Shelley will be stuck. Really driving home that as long as his love remains pure, he won't die, which just has to be foreshadowing. So we are right back to the—
Sure that your love is pure, correct? There was no fucking. Nope. There was no fucking. Soaking count. What's that? Nothing. Yes, pure. Absolutely pure.
Matrix puddle push, and he's on his way to talk to Shelley's mom, which doesn't get him much, but we will find out later that it seems like she traded her daughter's soul for wealth and success. Like Shelley talks about being made to play piano for people as a child and how it got twisted and weird and ruined it for her. And
You see this shit? Do you see this shit right here? Is that fucking Samuel Adams? It is. That's Samuel Adams beer.
And affected her life down.
Hold on.
her daughter's soul for wealth and
Like, watch the
success.
label.
Like Shelley talks about
Yep,
being made
look
to
at that
play
shit.
piano for people as
Fucking
a child and
product
how it got
placements.
twisted and weird and ruined it for her and affected her life down the line, which definitely ties into Rogue. I don't know if he was having her do things as a
about
piano
movies now, it's all
prodigy.
fucking product
I have no
placement.
idea, but she also seems to have like an ID badge working at Rogue's
looks
company,
bad,
so
yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
so shit.
Again, the only thing I'm 100% positive about, because it's said out loud, is that her mom sacrificed Shelley's soul for her own success. And you know what?
Cool.
It's one thing to sacrifice your own soul.
I am not going to sacrifice anything for my child. It's going to be the other way around. Slay.
For your success, it's totally different to do it to your child, and maybe that's why it wouldn't work. If
Fuck
you're
that dumb
willing to
baby.
sacrifice your child, you were probably already going to hell, so that wouldn't have counted against his immortality counter, whereas Shelley was a pure soul. Eric doesn't know this though, just knows that Rogue is involved because he finds Shelley's employee ID, which leads me to the baddie that reminded me of
How old is
Frozone
it?
when he's out of costume. It's definitely just the turtleneck and the jacket.
You killed you. Yeah, you did.
I will say, unironically, that is one of the best lines of dialogue in this movie. So Eric's trying to get this guy to take him to the other people involved.
Honey, where's my super suit?
But we have a little Pulp Fiction XNL murder, so he has to track them down alone, but thankfully it is barely an inconvenience. Eric always manages to get their phones that have the exact location of where he needs to go next. But this at least leads to one of the best scenes in the movie, the car fight.
Is the phone like a power of his? Or what the fuck is it? I don't get it. Like, huh?
Scene, which just starts with him trying to shoot people through the window of a moving SUV, so obviously they hit him. Still such a fun scene though, like he crashes through the window, shoots some guy through the cheek, gets pushed out of the car and then run over by a semi-truck. This is our unrefined version of The Crow. It kind of feels like they really just wanted to flex the healing factor effects here. They really wanted to show us snap his fibula back in place. And again, I must clarify, they know that this is one of their best scenes because it is one of the only clips they have uploaded as a standalone thing online. For a movie that really hinges on Eric and Shelley's relationship being believable, none of those clips are available. But after hearing about this boyfriend that just won't die, Rogue obviously gets curious and goes to visit Shelley's mom himself,
God,
who
here we
tells him
fucking
that
go.
Eric isn't doing this out of anger, it's love, that he loves Shelley so much that he's gonna bring her back from the dead, which she obviously thinks is insane, but Rogue is clearly threatened by it and ultimately makes Shelley's mom kill herself. I think they wanted
Jesus
to be shocking,
Christ,
but
what
when
is
they
this
showed
fucking
him walking
horrible
outside
film?
her building, I was in.
There's no rhyme or reason to all this. There's like, look at this dude be bad, all right? Watch this. This dude's gonna be bad. This dude can get shot and die a lot. And there's gonna be blood. So have fun.
Like,
Bunch of
oh, is she gonna
fucking shit.
jump? And yeah, but it's back to Eric, who's now sporting the trench coat that he and Shelley found together. They give us a flashback in case you
Where the
forgot
fuck
that
did
they
find
found
this
that
trench coat? What?
coat when they first hooked up and were joking around with it. But you know, that's cool. It was a whole like 20
So he found his school shooter look nice. Let's
minutes
go.
ago,
Let's
so
go.
I can understand why his memory might be a little
School
foggy
shooter
there.
core,
It's so dumb,
baby.
but he does remember that she had a phone stored in her hiding place and sees the video that got her killed, which was Rogue making her murder someone else at the party, which I had already deduced because when she's like trying not to explain why she has a hard time playing music, we got some like flashbacks of her playing piano and him like putting a knife in front of her, and it's the same knife he had her friend Zadie kill herself with. And it horrifies him, even though he's been killing people and will continue to kill people
What
at
the
this
fuck, he's
point.
snapping
And he
shit.
knows that whatever's going on with Rogue is something really messed up. But this is absolutely set up because now his love is no longer pure, and he unintentionally leads Rogue's men back to one of his friend's house, getting him killed, and then realizing that his healing powers no longer work because his love didn't stay pure. He had doubts in Shelley.
Good, go to sleep now. Good night. This is so bad. My fucking avatar is frozen because my head is on the desk. Why is it so bad? Oh my god. I'm back. Oh,
And that was him
Jesus
blowing his
Christ.
one shot, though I guess he just kind of gets to go to heaven
Oh,
or whatever
please,
isn't limbo or hell at this point, but he offers to trade his soul for Shelley's to get her soul out. I don't think they ever actually used the term hell, but like you get the idea. It's just easier to say that. And instead of a straight trade, this is when he is further imbued with the powers of the Crow or Kronos and given the black blood to one last time
Oh, so that's
set
what blood
things
turns
right.
black,
So
okay.
back to reality.
Jesus
actually,
fucking Christ, you piece of shit. This is the third and last time. 3 strikes and you're in hell, bro. You either get it this time or your girlfriend and you are ending in hell, okay? All right, and then you can explain your little matching tattoos to fucking Satan. All right.
Really like this scene, like him emerging from the water after they thought he was dead and just laying people out with a shotgun. It's sick. Now he seems to have gone kind of a little bit more demented in his mind because, you know, he's got literally nothing to live for at this point. He's got one aim in life and he's not all human anymore. But then, even though her soul is literally on the line and currently suffering through a hellscape, he takes the time to finish the tattoo on his hand. See, he started getting a matching tattoo with her. She has one that says laugh now, cry.
Like, why? Why do people have to ruin things? Why have they done this? Why? Oh God. I mean, I'm glad to know that all the goths are right. We were all like, bro, this is so shit. It's gonna be shit. What the fuck is this imagery? The moment we saw Skarsgård's character, we're like, it's fucking over. It's over. It's fucking over. Some people try to be positive. I'm like, no, you shut the fuck up. It's gonna suck. And I was correct. Oh. Yeah, better remake everything. Oh, fuck me sideways. I don't know if
Cry Later, which I think was supposed to be a nod to the decor in the original comic book and the mask that inspired the look once he becomes the crow. And the first time he saw her tattoo, he made a joke that was like, more like cry now, cry later. So that's what his tattoo says. Incredible.
Bro, what the hell kind of hygiene was
and
that?
The first time so that's what his tattoo.
Bro, what is this? What is this shit? I got quick healing. You don't fucking need to show people bad hygiene with
tattoo says.
Well, that's so obvious. That is so fucking obvious. That's a fake tattoo.
The
on his
look
hand.
once he becomes the crow, and the first time he saw her tattoo, he made a joke that was like, more like cry now,
fine line
cry
shit
later.
Is that?
So that's what
you do not get a fine line. Yeah, look at his finger ones look a little more realistic.
But
like that shit, the fucking fine line tattoos on his hand. Hell no. Hell no. That ain't how they look. Bro, did you just do that one as well?
Who says
like
incredible.
5 minutes ago? What
Again,
the fuck?
14-year-olds in profound behavior. Then he starts putting some of the ink around his eyes and mouth to an Enya song. Look, sometimes conflicting music style really works, and throwing in something like Enya in a really edgy piece of media could really work. But this really isn't one of those times, and it's also not supposed to be a comedy. Yet here I am laughing, and it's all topped off with him finding his.
Who can say what the na 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 na. Na, na, na. Please tell me it's the original one of that, and it's just him just dramatically smearing makeup on the katana. Yeah, let's not start with the shit. Look at the wall. There's like a bunch of Japanese text as well. He's a fucking weeb.
Swashbuckling sword, bringing us to the opera scene. And this is the scene. This is the one. This is the one where I was like, this is so good. If the rest of the movie stays like this, I'll at least be happy. It is my favorite moment of the movie. I think they probably could have like synced the gunshot noises to the music a little bit better, but not everyone can be Edgar Wright. And I get that with an opera, that is way more challenging. But there's just so many highlights here. Like the tone of the movie completely shifts and makes me feel so bummed for the movie that we could have had if every aspect of the movie was working on this level. With so many incredible moments. Like he gets stabbed with his own sword, then shoots through his body to kill the guy behind him, and then kills the guy in front of him with the sword. They did not disappoint.
Badass.
It was
But that
good.
doesn't make it any better.
I really like it. He then comes across who I assume is Rose's like right-hand lady. And that's when people start talking again, and we get a dip in the quality to the scene. She tries to make it this weird, deeper connection thing that like Eric and Vincent have so much in common that she can tell that they both hate everything inside them, but that Vincent just hides it better, as if they're trying to set up this like deep rivalry connection between them.
One sec. I'm gonna go drink really quick here. Have some Halloween lo-fi. I'll be right back because I need a drink for this. Jesus Christ! Whole drink. That shit's warm. I can't with this. This shit is so bad. This shit is so fucking bad. What is it? Fine. Jesus fucking crow Christ. Why we gotta do this shit? Why? Me fucking hate life, I guess. Why? Why? Okay. I have a drink. Let's do
do,
this.
but I
Almost at the
doubt
end.
it. Thankfully, the scene goes back to being badass when he cuts off who I assume is either her bodyguard or husband's head, and then her heads, and then throws them into the audience. Bravo.
What the audience did, bro?
Bellissimo. And then it's like someone remembered shit. You know, like this is all supposed to be for his soulmate and trying to save her soul. Like it's not supposed to be fun. So we better show her in the crowd and have him find some lilies.
Losing even with rolls, man. Can't win. I can't fucking win. Better luck next time.
For her. Do you remember, guys, earlier when she said that like the angsty teenagers should bring them white lilies? Manufactured emotional bullshit out of a conversation that didn't work when it happened. Oh my god. Like callbacks like that often work so well, especially in romance things or anything that they're trying to hit you emotionally, but it is just so bad here. But whatever, it is now time to confront the baddie in his lair.
Oh my god, he's got a rich bitch hairbrush, the one that doesn't do anything.
Bad here. But whatever.
Look at me use this bob brush to make my gray hair so nice and smooth. It does nothing.
It is now time to confront the baddie in his lair. And this is where some of the motivations just start getting a little bit weird. Like it seems like he might just kind of want the healing abilities that Eric has, or at least not have to be in a situation where he has to offer up souls in exchange for his own immortality. And thinks he can probably get that by taking them from Eric.
Hold on a sec. So I'm going to try and make a guess here. If I was a shitty Hollywood producer, pardon me, I wasn't me, I was very unladylike. That's what I think of this movie, though. If I was a shitty Hollywood producer, how would I end this movie? Okay, so the guess is that Eric somehow, like, tricks him or does something to send him to hell with a payment system of some kind with the souls he's taken. Hannity could suck it from the back. Can get a rusty trombone for all I care. Like he can literally give a rusty trombone, you know? But hey, that's my guess, is that it's gonna be some like weird, you're gonna rot in hell now. No, not hell. He gets sucked in and he goes, babe. And then he sees her in the afterlife, some shit like that.
But the funny part is that while he's trying to like mentally mess with him, he's like, look in the mirror.
I'm a great storyteller.
Look what you become. Why would she want to be with you now? But guys, he's literally the same, just like a little bit more guy liner now. I get that he's committed to mass murder now, but like it's fine. But apparently being the Crow doesn't stop him from being vulnerable to the swish swash demon voice, and so he just uses that, and Vincent seems to be taking his black blood powers into him, but before it can fully take place, you know, Eric has one last thought of Shelley, asking him to love her harder when she's hard to love. It's like the fucking Marilyn Monroe quote. So he then mirror smashes Vincent into limbo, and we get a good old-fashioned beatdown going on here before Eric strangles him into hell and the creatures just pull him to their depths.
You have no idea what hell awaits you. I do.
Honestly, that kind of
Told you something would pull him to hell. That's how it always is.
It goes hard. We will allow it. I feel like they should have just let Bill have his accent in this movie. I feel like that might have been one of the bigger struggles, because often when he's supposed to be kind of like badass and menacing, he just sounds wimpy. Because every once in a while he'll deliver a line really well, but it's always when his accent's kind of starting to peek through. Anyways, once he's drugged down, Shelley is released and comes out of the water, which is a little bit weird. You know, like the original story, it's supposed to be this exercise in grief and rage, and ultimately realizing that acceptance is the only thing that can be done. Or not even acceptance, that came much later for O'Barr, but it's not a movie of
Probably until returned to grave. Like I hadn't visited in decades. That was accepting the death of my friend Brandon Lee.
sacrifice. It's an impossible attempt for justice that can undo what's already happened.
That
This
scene,
is kind of
that
just
scene was really great. That scene was amazing. He's just like
it's an impossible
completely
attempt for
broken
justice
and
that
just
can undo what's
done, and it's cold, and he falls on his grave, and he just wants to be back in the sweet embrace of death, and he just wants it to be over. And Shelley appears and just kind of warms him and says, "It's okay. It's okay. You can rest now."
It's already happened. This is kind of
Such
just
a
like,
good
no, you
scene,
can
the
actually
lighting
do
and
enough
everything.
to bring someone back from the dead. You just don't love people enough to have gotten the same opportunities that Eric did. But again, I'm still pretty well okay with
Constantine
that.
was
I think
alright.
it was an interesting direction to explore without just completely
Could've
rehashing the
done it
original.
better.
It does go ultra supernatural though. Like when she gets brought
God.
back to life, it's not like she's just dropped into that present moment. She gets brought back to the night she died by a paramedic, and that paramedic ends up being Kronos, and it seems like it erases any of the effect that Vincent had.
He fought hard for you.
Like, he and his employees are still all dead, and instead of them being murdered, it was an OD where she survives and he doesn't. Which just felt way too on the money, considering so many of my notes were just kind of like, oh, they just ended up murdered before they could accidentally die on their own. And the fact that the tattoo on his hand was finished lets her know that something did actually happen, and he had done something to save her. And she just doesn't really know what it was. I know some people were like, was that actually all just some weird hallucinatory dream where they both OD'd and then she's just the only one that comes out
That's my rating of the movie. Thank you very much.
the other side? But no, I think showing
It
the tattoo
deserved it.
actually finished lets you know that yes, all that did happen and we've just played with the time frame somehow. And back to him, he just seems to be in limbo now. I really thought he was going to have to get drugged right down into hell. So I don't know if it's because he ended up sending Vincent direct down that was almost like it was like a three-way trade. So now he just gets to stay as the Crow in this limbo area, almost as if he's the new Kronos. Because while the sequel seems unlikely based on the current box office projections, it definitely feels like they wanted one and left it open for one, because it's just talking about him being like, no, you know, this was a good trade. As long as she gets to be happy and live her life, maybe our souls.
Bro, like, no, she looked over at your dead body. You OD'd in her mind, like in her world, and she looks over and sees you dead when she survived. Huh? What the fuck? Okay, let her live with that guilt. This fucking movie.
Will meet again. I'm fine. It's enough to know she's alive. But then it ends with almost enough. So he's going to get a little bit greedy and try to go back at some point, except we probably won't ever see it. Maybe they'll release what their plans for a sequel were at some point. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Lionsgate will be like, nah,
please God, no.
Double or nothing. But yeah, that's pretty much the new Crow. Like I said, some of the changes I felt could have been very interesting. I like the idea of this supernatural antagonist while fully understanding why some people would hate that. I thought it was an interesting direction to take it in, to just make it its own thing. But again, it just really comes down to that execution. So much of this story is bad. It is laid out poorly. The structure is handled poorly. And it's so confusing when you get those couple highlights of really exciting scenes that energy just can't translate through the rest of the movie. But I'd still probably rather watch this than Borderlands again. So we have to give it that. But yeah, let me know, and thank you all so much for watching. Thanks as always to my Patreon supporters and YouTube channel members. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a like on the video if you're into that kind of thing, and all my other social medias are listed down below. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I'm mostly okay, and we'll catch you all later.
Bye.
You have no idea what hell awaits you. I do. I watched the movie.
Very true. You watched the movie. Fucking God. Oh, yep. What's the review? I was right. It was a shit movie. Congratulations, you piece of shit. I've got a couple of TikToks to wash this shit down. Evil Pool movie she did a review for was funny, I bet. I get these. I did a viral ghost photo shoot with my dog. It's so fucking cute.
I can't be the only one who hears
Look how cute this is.
Tears falling down at the party. Saddest little baby in the room.
Oh, look at your mouth. He's so cute. So cute. I gotta look up that Krampus thing. Let me go to my profile. I need to post more on TikTok. I can't be asked though. There you go. This says Laudapez. Oh my God. Jesus fucking Christ, trying to read this. Laudapez. Eh, the accent. I'm not reading that. Blah, 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 blah. Oh no. How much does a costume cost? A lot. This is all handmade shit. Those are motherfuckers in costumes. Those other motherfuckers look like they're stuck. These are wooden masks, by the way. They like hand carve these. Yeah, these motherfuckers are deep in it. Whatever he threw in the fire exploded a bit more than they wanted, I think. The bells. I didn't think about the belts they wear. Those are a lot of money too. Is that just pieces of metal they're beating? Those are suits made of straw. Yep. These must shine though. Let's look at your shit, shall we? What are we gonna find for horrible wonders? Oh yeah. This dude's probably most likely a Nazi. I'm not scrolling through your shit. Look at this dude. This dude looks like he's a fucking racist. Oh, bro's got a racist face. No, we done it. You're not staying in my bookmarks, motherfucker. You can get lost. The dude had the look. He had that look. He had that fucking look. I'm telling you. Let's see. Oh wait, yeah. I had this amazing voice. Oh, okay. So I've been following this guy for a while. I believe his name is Michael. Yeah, Michael Locke. And holy shit, he like revoices scenes, and this is the Lich's monologue. And holy shit, is he good at it? Holy fuck, just butter for your ears. Oh.
You are alone, child. There is only darkness for you. And only death for your people. These ancients are just the beginning.
My likes, shall we? Oh, it's mommy. Lots of goth mommies. You're little. Got Taryn. What's about not the bullworms? I love that. Okay, so that's T.S. Madison, and it was a meme from they were talking on Trixie and Katya's podcast, and she was there, and she just like made such amazing bits going, not the bullworms, the bullworms, and it became kind of a viral meme like last week.
Not the bullworms, the bullworms. Not the
Katya laughing in the back.
It's not the bullworms. Not the bullworm. No, not the bullworm. The bullworm.
She's so good at it, bitch.
Oh. The bullworm.
Fucking Katya wheezing.
Oh, not the bullworm.
Not the bullworms. It's so good. You can see like all the different people I follow, but yeah. Hey. Nothing really amazing here. We'll probably watch all my other clips. Bro. Oh, this fucking creator is amazing.
Oh, yes.
Yes, an X.
Tarnished, are we?
I believe they're French.
Come to the land.
These fits are fucking criminal. I'm sorry. Let me go back down.
Yes.
The fits are fucking criminal. You should not be able to look this fucking good. This fucking criminal is shit. Look at these fucking fits. It's so unfair. The hair, thighs, everything. Like, this is not fair. Like, not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Not fucking fair. The fits just are amazing every fucking... They don't even barely try. It's so unfair. Like, come the fuck on. Like... Fuck me sideways, man. This is so unfair. Someone... Exactly, I would die to look like you. No, let's just add this amazing chain in our hair because we're fucking Jesus Christ. Like, these are fits. Some people just have a natural style. This motherfucker does. Like the layering and everything. The belts.
I'm afraid I must inform you of
Wrapping.
an extremely unfortunate event.
Just wrapping a piece of... Oh my god. Fuck you.
Perished in a fire that destroyed your
So
entire
bad.
home.
That top, I have a very similar top to that. Those type of tops are amazing. So good. But yeah, like, shit like this pisses me off immensely because like I'm always like, oh yeah, look at how amazing the fits are. So yeah, this is like motherfuckers just fucking eating nonstop. Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Yes. Oh yes, indeed. So yeah, motherfuckers. And there's mommy. I like. There's a really good live stream for D&D that a lot of the voice actors from Baldur's Gate did, and there's some really great TikTok clips of it going on. They are not escalator safe. No, most goth clothing aren't. You're very aware of like when you're walking through stuff that you need to be cautious. You need to be careful. Oh, the spider costume. What was this? Oh, that was Quinlan. Awesome. Watched that already. These nails are great, but holy fuck, you can't have these. It's so dangerous. You'll lose your fucking nail. They're claw nails. Wicked as fuck, but not happening. Slipknot duality, blah, 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 blah. Hassan at the DNC. Nah, 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 nah. A lot of makeup stuff, a lot of creative stuff. A lot of like animated characters. Oh, there's one with Peter Steele. Yeah. Hassan. God, the Jugendwort shit. I forgot I liked that. Yeah, there's definitely a vibe. Oh, just.
Judas is the demon I cling to.
Alucard. Oh, I love Alucard too much. I love Alucard too much. Oh. Oh, Alucard is daddy. Outfit of the day? Huh? Where? Oh, you want the... I know which one the outfit of the day you're talking about. Is it the chick with the leg up? Let me see if I'm correct. Yep. Is it? It has nothing to do with the posture, does it? Cemetery does like really great fits for the summer. It's literally that. It's just her showing off her boots and stuff. I love her bag. No, I was kind of like making notes on the bag. Yeah. down like all the fucking old movie shit. But yeah, that's my TikTok. Here, you can have mommy.
Who's that?
Get him, mommy. Yep, everybody loves mommy. Everybody loves mommy. Rhea Ripley. If you're not on that TikTok, what the fuck are you doing? What's wrong with you? We can do the little Carlock and Asterion in a bar.
I'm really bored. Let's start a fight.
This was like really great. This was basically a big Dungeons and Dragons live event that they did. It's like a 2-hour video on YouTube, and holy shit is it long. But if you're like a fan of the voice actors from Baldur's Gate, it's definitely worth a watch. So yeah.
Hey, Carl,
the small snippet.
I'm really bored. Let's start a fight.
I'm up for this, but can I just have one drink? It
It's always about you.
You can have something.
Fine. And I'll turn to the barkeep and go, do you have anything heavy and red?
Like wine? What are you?
Yeah, something with the consistency of, I don't know, for want of argument's sake, blood. Something along those lines, something viscous.
Are you making a joke, or do you want actual blood?
Can I roll an insight check to see if they're serious?
Yes.
Okay. It's 9.
Great.
He failed it. Damn.
She is not quite ready to be playful with you.
Okay.
And there's something in there that's like, if I like you, there's so many bloods here.
All right, so I'm going to turn back to Karlak and go, take your time, darling. This one's cooking. Hey, Karlak, I'm really
Fun
bored.
times. Yep. That's a really good watch, that one. It is on YouTube. I had it bookmarked at one point to potentially watch on stream, but I was like, that's a little bit of a long watch because it's 2 hours. Go. Run, ad. Runneth forth. Be merry. Oh, we can watch Skibbity Toilet next. Yeah. And I think I'm not going to game tonight, actually. I know I said I was going to game. I'm actually quite tired tonight, and I'm feeling it a little bit more than I usually do. So we'll watch some more vids. We'll chill, and then I will call it a night. I've usually 3 hours was what my original streams were, and somehow they've become 5. And yeah, that's not good. I might see Friday. I might go live in the morning as well, because my partner has an office day, so I might do like an early morning stream as well too then, that we can have fun with. Maybe some ideas of like a game I should play. Like I'll literally just go live and start gaming them on Friday early. Like 10 a.m. my time, maybe. We'll see. And we can do that. And then in the evening, I'll go live again. So yeah. Just, I think I slept really shit last night. I had a lot of nightmares, to be fair. I'm kind of hitting my nightmare phase. It happens sometimes. TMI. I'm a week out before my period. So before my period hits, I get really bad nightmares sometimes. They were bad last night, so I kept waking up a lot. So yeah, it's okay. It happens. It's just the hormonal shit. So I get hit with like these really fucked up dreams. So they're like for 2 days. So like today and tomorrow, hopefully they'll be past. But yeah, they hit a little harder this month. So yeah. Yeah, it sucks ass. But it is what it is, you know. So okay, Skibbity. It's time to Skibbity for the Rizzler. This is part 2. If you're not caught up, basically what's happening is there's some different Skibbity shit going on. Like the toilets have somehow made like a different faction that have split. I think some were time traveling alliances. Yeah. So it looks like some of the other like toilets are somehow like allying with humans and the camera guys, but there's like bad ones that are like killing each other. It's confusing. It's confusing. Let's just we'll hope for it. We'll do our best. We'll do our best. It was a head.
Let's go.
They're weird. Okay, so they're good, but the other ones are bad. It's a thing. Nice sickle. Bros do not give the feeling of being good. God, that's them. You know who's bad? Who's good? Oh, they've got speakers. Okay, so yeah. They're LA. Camera dudes, got it. Oh, I'm so fucking confused. Oh, he's got a sword. Is it a chainsaw sword? Yep. Damn. Thumbs up. Don't ask what's happening. Just enjoy it. That's all I can say. Now they've all got like light weapons. What the fuck? Look at these motherfuckers. Lasers and shit, bro. God damn. Okay. Ha! This mommy killing everybody. What is this Star Wars mommy doing? This is totally. It's like.
As one until the end.
I'm so confused. Okay. Bro. His wife died or some shit. Dude, the lore is so hard to catch up on. You just gotta figure out like what the fuck is going on. 77.2? Eh. Bro, are there people doing like lores around it the moment they come out? God damn. Alright. So watch that. Oh, I've got a cute puppy. What we'll do the other little small vids. I wanted to watch Eddie Burback's AI is Here video, but that'll be like another day where it's like, it's 40 something minutes. It's a good watch. It just makes a lot of great commentary around the creativity being leached out of art and everything because of AI, but like he does a really good job of it. So I'll basically just close it for later. Okay, so we will watch what I've got. We've got unusual memes, a puppy, and a win. And then, yeah. That'll get us over the 3-hour mark and we'll be good. Yes. Unusual memes times. Look at these queens. What the? Nice car.
S'il y a des gens qui connaissent bien.
Hey, what? We don't even need to ask where this fucking is. You know, look at the star, look at the hat. It's fucking Texas. It's brisket. God damn, bro, calm down.
Hey.
Yeah. You gonna fight that shit?
We're quadding.
Oh.
All 4 legs.
Cat's giving up. What the fuck? Low-key filming a Cybertruck as someone gets hit by a car. What the fuck?
Candle or mashed potatoes?
Oh god.
The door is Mars.
Oh. I think, bitch, you took my balls. Oh, he's gone. Hey, oh, comfy spot. Like what? Yoink! Oh, that little run. What the fuck? Hold up! What the? What the fuck is a horse doing in a restaurant? What is going on here? What in the sweet baby Jesus is this? What? That's got to be Texas. That can only be fucking Texas. The medieval times shit is great. That's not medieval times. That's Texas. Oh, that poor horse. It fell over it. Oh, hopefully the horse is okay. God damn.
Naleśnika.
Don't. No, don't. Ah! Ew. Let's slap him. Slap him. Good catch. We're just like testing to see how quickly I hit my head on shit.
We're new here. I think this is an OSHA violation.
May I please have a chip, sir? The biggest one, just for you.
Fuck you. What? Oh, he's stuck by the heater. Oh, the poor thing. Can you stop laughing? Get me the fuck out of here, you asshole. Oh, damn. It's a pigeon! I was like, huh? That's how you go for a walk in the rain.
Really? This is how I find you? Dirt all kicked up, leg in the air.
And? It's a lot of rats. Oh no! Bro was not feeling it. What the fuck?
He was a baby.
Nice hit.
He had one paw sticking over the side. Just
He
like
always has one pole out.
This will be down. Om nom 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 nom. Om nom. Bro, right in the fucking TV. Like, why? On his ass. Phantom tag is actually. Holy! Really fucking beat. Bro, what the fuck? Why? Okay.
Cooking for dinner.
Lasagna.
You like lasagna?
Don't trip on the kayak.
Get tripped on a kayak. Didn't listen. Jesus Christ, calm down.
Во.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a fucking asshole. Kill it! Bro was coming out. What the hell? Cats are such fucking assholes, man.
We just finished this deck. It's about 46 foot long. We're gonna show you the level we did on it.
Oh my god, that doesn't look level.
This is good.
Oh god, that looked really uneven. Oh no.
Marshmallow.
This fucking centipede thinking he can sleep in my house rent free. Wake the fuck up!
Okay, bro.
Shut up, business.
Fucking running away from the cat. What the hell? The laughing. You know, there's a German trying to open a fucking beer with a shovel.
All sides are off, and I've been trying for.
Yep. You got it now. Why don't you turn the video on? Aww. There you go. Motherfucker, why? What? There's a knee. Oh god, he took a girl out with him. Armadillo. Give the armadillo water. The armadillo's getting water. Armadillo's getting water. Armadillo. Armadillo. Burrito cat. Every Monday. It's Wednesday, my dude. Like, yeah, sometimes Mondays. Okay. Puppy aggression time.
You might be confused by his
Shepherd
green
puppy.
ear, but I
Oh,
promise you there's a very good reason for it.
Puppy.
This
Puppy
is
time.
Pie, and he's
he
an
needs to have a
8-week-old
skip
shepherd.
because my fucking stupid thing.
Okay, putting the happy hoodie on you to protect your tattooed ear because it cannot get wet. Your first bath. It's okay.
He just chipped.
Okay.
I never
Good
understand the
boy.
tattoos.
We're gonna do this real quick. Real quick. Good boy.
No. Oh, so vocal.
Commence the screaming.
Typical shepherd behavior.
Little puppy.
Shepherds are just as dramatic.
Good
Aw.
boy. You're such a typical shepherd.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. He says it's not okay.
Little ears are so
Good
cute.
boy.
Oh, it's just a bath. Why are you being so dramatic?
You smell like pee.
My God. Oh, you're gonna need headphones.
It's so sad.
Oh. I swear you're killing him. My Lord. Drama queen, much? Meow.
You're gonna need a lot.
Take an
of
alarm.
equipment
Meow.
to use
Meow.
this. Someone's
Meow.
not gonna like the
Meow.
blow dryer. Look, treat. Treat.
I
There
know,
we
eat the
go.
treat, damn it, woman.
Oh, good boy.
No.
Okay, let's get your towel dried. One of my favorite things about puppies is their little grunts.
My dog still grunts even though he's not a
I'm gonna try to
puppy.
blow dry him on my lap.
I don't know if people heard him earlier when he was grunting when I was giving him scratches. He was going.
Boy. I don't want to leave this happy hoodie on him too long because his ears just went up. So I'm going to take it off now that the bath is over so there's no risk of his ears getting
Jiggle,
wet.
jiggle.
Here.
Oh, a
Yep.
snack. Okay.
Now we got to be calm, okay? You're not going to like this.
It's a hand dryer. You should be okay with
Pie
it. Come
isn't
on.
really giving me time to get a word in, but I'll try to explain his tattoo. Where he lives, puppy napping is a regular problem. At his age, he's too young for a microchip, as it
Okay.
may migrate as he grows.
Yeah, I was gonna say with
The best way
smaller
to keep
dogs.
him safe is by identifying him with a tattoo
Oh,
in his
especially
ear.
white shepherds.
If
Yeah.
he's ever lost or stolen, the numbered tattoo will work like a license plate
Mm.
and will lead back to the breeder and the owner.
Somebody tell this shepherd it's not a husky. Hey, look. Good boy.
Yum, 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 yum. Thank you.
It was too big of a piece. Good boy. No jumping off. You're just fine.
Yeah, it's just basically registration. That's all that your tattoos were. Sometimes they used to do stomach tattoos as well. But yeah.
Okay, now let's try some of this on the table, okay? Good boy. Good boy.
Yeah, I'm not used to your tattoos here. That's why I'm always like, huh?
Don't be dramatic.
You don't chip until they're about. When they're smaller dogs, they can be chipped a little bit earlier, but old, bigger dogs that'll grow a lot more, you gotta wait. Oh my God, so
I'm gonna give you a
dramatic.
brush, okay? Would you like a treat? Look.
Eating treats, it must not be that bad. Just being extra dramatic for no goddamn reason.
Okay, gotta clip your nails. Look.
Oh,
Here's another
Lord.
treat. Look over here. And your front paw. Distract you.
Don't lick it. Oh, like my what?
Worked a little bit.
bitch, what? Oh, the little head tilts are so cute. I love the head tilts.
Don't you nip me. Don't you do the little nipping. Sit.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Want to go outside and
so
play?
cute.
Goodbye. Let's go outside and play.
Oh, the
If you
puppy
liked this
grunts.
video, you can support the channel and more complimentary grooms just like Pies
sweet.
by hitting that follow or subscribe button.
Oh.
Thank you all so much for
So
watching.
cute. And
I
he's
hope
gonna
you
get all
enjoyed
dirty
the precious
again.
Pie.
Oh, you got a lot of training with shepherds. You've really got to stay on top of it. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a very problematic dog. All right. Got 10 minutes and 25 minutes of wins now. September. Let's fucking go. I'm just going to refresh it before you give me the whole weird blinky shit. So there we go. Then we're going to probably go to Beetlejuice after this. Read him. Let's see.
Γεμίζει ο Τσαντσάρεβιτς. Έτσι και πάλι με τον άνεμο. Η μπάλα περνάει.
That was evil. That was a good hit. Nice try though. Nice try. Oh, God. Downward doggy surfing. So that's the other thing, like why are you wearing a hat when you're fucking skydiving? Dumb.
Got it.
Gotta cover the baldness at all costs, even when you're skydiving. The fuck? Ah.
Angolana. Agora aparece também para auxiliar lá Tamires. Olha, Tamires.
Okay, mommy. God damn. The dog wanting people to play ball with him. Oh, so cute.
Drop in 3, 2, 1.
Holy shit, how far is he dropping? In the middle of the fucking trees. You better not fuck those trees up, damn it. Oh, wow. What in the sweet baby Jesus is that? That's nightmare fuel, I'm sorry. Ugh. That was just weird. What the fuck kind of kink was that? Bro, huh? Oh, God. I have a controversial take on this. This is cool and all. It's better than fireworks. But holy fucking light pollution. Doing like trying to be a pirate in a storm. Okay, fine. It's hot. Let the hot go. God damn.
Position. So it's like that. What are you doing? 我想和你学一件重要的事，你愿意交给我吗？
Oh. That's so sweet. You learn Chinese.
I designed a 3D
That's a
printable lily
keeper.
pad cup holder for
That's a
holding my
keeper.
drinks when I'm at the pool. The pedals are designed to
Okay,
grab
that's
the can
cool.
to keep it from spilling.
Oh, goddamn. I feel almost bad ending that volley because motherfucker's working so hard. Jesus. Oh, we got you, motherfucker. That is satisfying.
El vaso, metemos la pajita, os presentamos esta pieza, combo
paso para usarla
Bro,
en los
come on.
festivales, en esos eventos de pie, en ese contexto.
That's garbage, I guess, but damn.
Manchester United defending with less than total conviction. Down to Smith Rowe.
What note is his pan?
That's an A flat.
Oh! All right, Kevin. What about this mug?
That's actually two notes, B flat and C.
Damn. Hey, bro, stop flexing.
There's currently 13 people looking for an earring.
That's
and if
nice.
that doesn't restore your faith in humanity,
That's
I don't know
sweet. What are we looking for?
And with that, the computer is now set to only turn on after completing 20 proper push-ups.
Which you can probably bypass. When you fat fucking gamer, drop and give me 20. Damn. Back wheel drifting, Jesus Christ. Ugh, it's gotta stink like a motherfucker though. Bro, what? Damn, okay. I love service dogs. They're amazing. The fact that fucking dogs can sense and smell can smell your body changing before you notice anything is absolutely insane. I mean, it's so expensive to train these type of animals as well. Holy shit. It's so expensive. So important too. Holy shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah, smart. Okay, smart. Those don't look very good though.
It's the world's smallest bike. I have a really hard time going more than a few feet. It's also really hard to stop.
You know, shit.
But this thing is totally rideable.
God damn, bro. God damn! All right. This. For Karen coming along and say, don't be doing stuff there. Tight like a tiger. Okay, all right, okay. Jesus Christ. Ugh. That's ugly, I'm sorry. Ugh. Whoa, bro. He still got his seats. Damn. Is that a fucking step? That's a fucking slide. Look at all my cards, you motherfuckers. See this? You see this? You see this? Suck a dick, suck a dick. And you see all these? You see all these? Ravioli, Jesus Christ.
Y'all, not my son, who's 1 year old, taking off his other shoe and sock to control this iPad with his foot.
God damn. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. You wonder, this is going to be a controversial take. Your 1-year-old should not be on an iPad, even in the car. Even, listen, I drove my fucking nephew around and he had a backwards facing seat as well, motherfucker. And he did not have an iPad. He had, what was it? Lamaze toys, these little crinkle toys he played with. Bro was fine. He didn't scream his brains out. Kids love being in the car. Like, what the fuck? Well, how old was my nephew when he actually got to touch an iPad? He was like 8. He was allowed to like do stuff with my sister. Like if she like read or did like an interactive learning app, she like asked him which one was what and she'd touch it and do it. He didn't get to interact with it. But that was like when he was like 5 maybe. But I think it solidly was like 8 or 9. He was like more developed. That was when he got to. You've got to be careful with that shit. Like iPads, like you see those joke videos of like parents handing their kids a magazine, they swipe. A toddler swiping on a magazine is not a good thing. It's like, haha, that's funny. It's like, oh my God, what have you robbed your child of? Holy shit. Oh, yeah. I mean, my sister said no screens until a certain age, even with TV. Like, maybe once in a while, like Sandman. Sandman became part of a routine when he was like 4, I think. So, yeah, I agree with that 100%. I held to it as well. I didn't give in and I didn't like go, oh, come on, we'll watch. Nope. It's better for them. My nephew has way more hobbies. My nephew loves puzzles, origami, drawing. Still to this day, his screen time is controlled. He does not get a ton of screen time. He has a mobile phone, which I manage, by the way, because my sister has no fucking idea. And she also has an Android. So I have to do it because I have an iPhone as well. So I manage his iPhone. So I manage his screen time. And it's like heavily regulated, but he still has freedoms, you know? So yeah. I love getting phone calls being like, could you fix this? They need this. Or I'll get like random pings sometimes. I'll be like sitting here and I'll get like a text that says, could you please set this free? And I'm like, oh yeah, okay. You can make requests and it just goes through as a text. So yeah, works really well though. You gotta keep kids off of shit, man. It's fucking dangerous. Like no TikTok without like supervision. Like if he comes to show me TikToks, then they're ones that he watched with either his mom or dad present. So yeah. And he doesn't have his own TikTok account. It's a shared family TikTok account that everyone has access to. So yeah, I thought it is. Because he's 12, everybody's on TikTok, and he asked like, hey, could I maybe see some TikToks? And like his mom like goes through and they're saved and he's not allowed to like free school. So yeah, rules and it's blocked. It can only be unlocked around other people. So yeah, yep. You got kids, you gotta be responsible for them. I'm sorry. Don't fucking make the government responsible for that shit. You had those kids, you fucking take care of them. You raise them. You don't need the nanny state to do that shit. Like, what the fuck? Take care of your fucking kids. Of course it's difficult. It's called having kids. Jesus. Have nothing but respect.
Y se viene Sanabria. Viene la pelota para buscar a Ball. Con el pecho, Ball.
I've had enough experience with it. Okay, Queen. This shit's insane. I've seen this before. The training they do. Ooh, so much resistance. Wow. God damn, bro, chill.
Hey, hear me out. The best part about boiling hot dogs is that you get hot dog flavored water. Maybe it's not the best thing, but a spaghetti hot dog, that, my friends, is the best thing.
No, it's not. No. Holy fuck.
Yep. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Keep going,
All
keep
right,
going.
bro.
One more. Yeah!
Jesus Christ. Thing is that like here in Germany especially, like a lot of parents still push for screen free time. Like I'll give that here, but it is slowly like the pandemic definitely changed like a lot of that. Your parents outsourced everything, so I don't actually know why it's bad because I only know that. Oh, I'm sorry. After a certain level, it's your responsibility, not the government. They need legislation and you need to monitor your kids. Yeah, exactly. There needs to be legislation to protect children in certain spaces. Yes, but as a parent, it's your kid. You take care of them. And trying to say that everyone else needs to walk on eggshells because you have a crotch goblin. That's not how that works. My colleague's kids were begging for an iPhone to use Snapchat. They were around your nephew's age and she was saved because they found BTS. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, Snapchat's dangerous. Snapchat kids should not be on Snapchat. That's that one's horrible. Yes, I said crotch goblin. I want to get a vasectomy. I don't want kids. Plus, I don't want my partner to suffer from the side effects of birth control. Vasectomies are not 100% though. Be careful. Fun fact. My sister didn't want kids. And she didn't go on birth control or anything because AO, PCOS, she can't have babies, is what they said. Her partner had a vasectomy and she still got pregnant randomly. That's why I helped my sister with my nephew because he was a surprise. It was a great surprise, but she was like, you have a vasectomy and they told me I can't have kids. My nephew's like, bet. So yeah, be very cautious with that. Yeah. He was a strong swimmer. Motherfucker was like, nah, I'm a win. Fucking crazy. So yeah. The birth control shit is necessary. Birth control is sometimes necessary for some people who have like hormonal imbalances. I was on it for a while, but I went off it because it killed me too much. It killed too much of my personality. It just made me feel really bad. And I tried like 5 or 6 different ones and I finally just went, no, I'm going to regulate it normally. And I've kind of got a rhythm for it now, but oof. It can be either really good or really bad. It sucks. Yeah. All kinds of other issues usually, like depression, etc. That's kind of cool. Basically like, all right, motherfucker, let's go. We're gonna beat that. We're gonna take that trumpet and shove it up your ass. Thanks for watching. Don't run your feet under that. Looks like it has a lawnmower motor in it. Bro. Yiki. Eh. Do. Some spooky ooky music again, but we'll go to No, we'll keep it at this. This is fine. So yeah, I'm calling it quits early. I know I didn't game. Shoot me. I don't give a fuck. Because I will go live on Friday twice then instead, and I will do the gaming then on Friday morning to make up for it. Because I don't like letting people down like that. But yes, let's see. Who can we send you to? There's Paganox, Devin, Vio, Eshe. I don't know how long Eshe is going to be live. How long's Beetle been live? Zenodo. Do you happen to know how long Beetle's been live? Because I know sometimes he'll go for a bit and then he'll stop. I have not rated Beetle in a while. Always go to Beetle. An hour and 30. How long does he usually stream for? A little bit longer than that? I feel like he does shorter streams as well. Like sometimes like 2 or 3 hours around there. Playing solitaire the entire time. Okay, 5 hours. All right. Yeah, we'll go to Beetle. We'll go to battle. Oh, battle. You tell him about the Krampus thing. So yeah, I need to fix my ending screen. So ignore the fact that it's not consistent with my other screen. This was fun. Yeah, this one looks so boring after the other one. I will be live again on Friday morning. I will tweet it out. And Friday evening. The Friday morning stream will be a bit shorter, but it'll be good. But yeah, thanks for being here as always. It was fun. And had some good reacts, had some good times. But yeah, you'll get games on Friday. We'll see what we pick. Maybe something a bit new and fun. I'm feeling funny. I'm always feeling funny. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. So yes. I have a VOD channel now. And also if you just want to make sure you want to know when I'm streaming or whatever, Twitter. You can exclamation point in chat for all that fun stuff. So yeah. Bye. It was fun. Bye.